Dan Isgro, Liam Lynch, Tom Kokoza, and Damian Scro. And as always, inside, Todd Heaney helping us out, switching for us. Guys, welcome to the show. It is 8:30 p.m. ish on Wednesday, and it is time to play Knights of Andar. But first, we have a special treat today. We're going to play Riddles in the Dark, and then a long-awaited Escape the Dungeon. Yes, we're going to do one today. I don't know if you were watching on the interwebs where we had some of our videos out there, and we had one video of Tom doing a riddles, which we're now going to complete that riddle today. The same riddle that people have been asking on. We have so many questions that came out, and I'm going to read just a few of them. And then we did the same thing for items for Escape the Dungeon to see how much fun it would be to have people from all over the world just come in and give their comments and their ideas. And you guys are going to run a dungeon using their items as well. So we have so many entries. I'm very excited to do that today. And then we're going into our episode. This is episode 2 of season 2. We're in season 2 of Knights of Andar, and it's called Vampire Survivor.
Nice.
You like that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you'd like that. So, yes, that's it, guys. Let's get right into it. Without further ado, let's play our first game. It is called Riddles in the Dark.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tom Kokoza, and this is Riddles in the Dark. Here we go. I'm going to read this riddle. We've already had it released on the internet for a week, so I'm not going to go through the rules. You know what to do. This one's called Max Effort. Maximus crossed the threshold and saw in front of him 3 sets of stairs, all leading to the same platform. At the top of that platform sat the tribunal, who intoned, "Take whichever staircase you wish." When Maximus arrived at the top, the tribunal pronounced him guilty. The next morning, the guards came to Maximus's cell to take him to be sentenced. All they found there was a note. The riddle: what did the note say? And who wrote it? Now, before we give everybody here a chance, we're going to read through some questions that people had during the course of the week that didn't get answered yet, and we're going to answer those.
Okay, guys. So for those joining us today, don't forget, yes or no questions only. But as Tom just said, we're going to start off with some questions that came in on our different social media platforms. So we're going to get the first one right now. So the question, unanswered question from Gunnar Anderson. Are the stairs presented in such a way that they can be distinguished at the left, middle, and right staircase?
Yes.
That's a yes. Okay. Next question. Did Maximus write the note?
No.
No. Okay, heading over here to Facebook. We're answering your comments here on Facebook, guys. Here we go. A lot came in. So coming from Ronald Voss, did the cell the guards went to ever contain Maximus?
Yes.
Eileen Bonner, did the note say game over?
No.
From Malcolm Archer, did it matter which staircase he took? Was the cell locked?
No and yes.
Looks like we have Alan Hillman. Was the note signed by guilty?
No.
Was Max guilty for crossing the threshold from Eileen Bonner again?
No.
Okay, guys, I'm not going to all the questions. I'm just hitting up the ones that Tom didn't get to. Some of the notable no's that came through, and if I see a yes here, we're definitely going to read that one because that'll help. And then we're going to get started around the table. From Clint Page, was a note from an Indian fellow that has been trying to reach the guards about their vehicle's warranty. Oh, it got me. As I read it, I realized it wasn't real.
No.
From Tui Martin, you are telling a different story to the one I am reading. So they're saying, they're just commenting they like it. Let's see. Did he literally take the stairs with him from JSK?
No.
From Eileen Bonner again, was he guilty for not asking permission to come up to the platform?
No.
Okay, and that's all I got for now. You guys can start. Go ahead.
All right.
I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm gonna try to solve it off rip, no
Whoa.
question.
Do it.
All right.
Was the staircases he took, was that like he was being judged? He was in the cell already, okay? He's in the cell for a crime, and he was judged by like a higher being overnight, and then they took him away, and he was never actually sentenced on Earth for where he was doing the crime in the cell for. If that makes sense. So he committed a crime, was put in jail,
It does not make sense.
and then overnight he was sentenced by a higher being, and that the whole staircase scenario was like a dream.
Ah. No.
Ah!
Coming in on TikTok from Holy Satanist 196. Are all the stars identical?
I mean, your stairs. Yeah, the stairs are identical.
Sorry, stairs.
Yeah.
Are all the stairs identical?
They are.
Yes.
All right, so he's not guilty for crossing the threshold. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Does crossing the threshold imply his guilt in some way?
No.
Is he in fact guilty?
No.
Is there a specific crime that the tribunal has judged him guilty for?
No.
Coming in from Sarah and Fora, are the stairs what determined his guilt?
No.
Was the note addressed to Maximus?
No.
Was the note from the tribunal?
No.
Was the note for the tribunal?
Was the note left by somebody who broke him out?
Yes.
Was he magically broken out?
Yes.
Did the note say, haha, gotcha, suckers?
Something like that.
Luis Reyes wants to know, was there any pivoting on the stairs?
Pivot.
Pivot.
No. Only if I did the real perpetrator of the crime write the note? No.
Did he know the person who broke him out?
Yes.
Did the tribunal know the person who wrote the note outside of him signing it?
No.
From Oni, did the real perpetrator of the crime write the note?
No.
Was the note confirming who was actually guilty?
No.
That's what we got. That's it. The fans were stumped. We had one or two
So,
yeses.
What do we?
It's up to you
So-
guys.
We need to know who wrote the note. We know it's the guy
What
who
did the
broke him
note
out.
say and who
Oh.
wrote it?
The guy who broke him out.
And it was cocky. The note was cocky.
You know, there was a taunting quality to it.
You have to find out. I will tell you this. It's more important. The taunting quality I will give you in that regard. I'll tell you exactly what it says, but that's whatever. But you have to find out who wrote it, like who specifically wrote it.
Specifically,
In
And it was
relation to
Not
this
the
whole
not
situation.
the guy.
the guy.
Yeah.
It's not the answer.
Is it part of Maximus's family?
His brother
Yes.
Twin brother?
No.
Septimus
Younger brother?
What?
is the guy's name. Septimus.
No, it is not.
Minimus.
Septimus. It is minimus.
Oh, see.
All right, here we go. You got it.
Let's go!
Wow. All right.
All
well
right, here we
done.
go. Maximus was framed and was deemed to have chosen the staircase of guilt, despite that being something the tribunal just made up. But what the tribunal and its corrupt government didn't realize was that Maximus was not alone. While Maximus had a great reputation as a knight, no one knew that he had a secret weapon, a brother, Minimus. And as their adopted name suggested, Minimus could shrink, so small as to be hidden on Maximus's person. Once they were imprisoned and left unattended, Minimus used his magic to free them both. He then left a note that said, "Imprison me, you must be mad, Max."
Good.
Well done. Well done, everybody.
Nice.
Well, I find out now, all you guys need is a week of time.
Right.
And then there. No, sorry, no, it was good. I hope you guys enjoyed that at home. Whether you played online over the course of the week or are playing along tonight, as much as I enjoyed playing it here in the studio. So thanks everybody for playing. And let's go on to the next game.
Awesome, guys. So before we get started in Dungeons and Dragons, we're going to go into Escape the Dungeon. If you're not familiar with this is a show where our players are the survivalists, the escapists, and they go through a hard do-or-die scenario, and they are armed with one item of their choosing and also a bag of holding. What's inside? Well, last week, we polled the fans, and the fans gave us a plethora of items that they put inside, from the very useless to the very useful. So I'm excited to check out and see what items they put in there. Only seen a few, but I'm very excited.
We're lucky if the bad items are useless. That's generally a pretty good.
That's
Yes.
That's like a
That's-
neutral, like it's just a lose a turn type deal,
Mhm.
Yeah,
right?
as opposed to
They
bankrupt.
actually range to like the extremely harmful.
Yes.
They can.
The world opens up and Cthulhu comes out and eats you all.
I've
which
always-
has been a.
Mhm,
Oh, that's
mhm,
that's
mhm.
that's not. That's like that's bad for everyone.
I think that was a Derek one.
Man, Derek, come on.
Okay, guys, without further ado, let's play Escape the Dungeon. Good evening and welcome to Escape the Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. And today is the fan edition where all of our fans have put in an amazing amount of items, useful and useless. And right now, we're going to incorporate as many as we can into this adventure today. Today, everyone is going to be running this adventure, and it's going to be competitive style.
Ooh.
Everyone here, you are criminals. And you've been thrown into a collector's dungeon. Now, you know that this is your choice better than actually serving all your sentence or your sentence of death. So, you've chosen to go into the collector's dungeon, and if you win, you will have your freedom. The catch? Only one of you can win.
Ooh.
So now, before they put you in, they ask you, you can have one item. So right now, choose that item. Rob,
Mm.
as always, you're up first.
The longsword.
Longsword, Dan.
Crossbow.
Crossbow, okay.
Dead gerbil.
Dead gerbil. Okay.
I'll go with a dagger, Tony.
Dagger.
I think rope.
Rope.
Gonna
Good
go
call.
Okay.
Rope.
Charlie
Can you,
Bronson always
can you
said
fix that screen over there?
Which
We'll
screen? Their
see.
screen.
Yeah.
Let me try.
No, the other one. Todd, go to Dan and Rob.
They're gonna watch me do it live.
Just
Hi, everybody. I'm Dan.
Oh, and I'm Rob.
We're Dan and Rob.
go ahead, guys. Mini show. 30-second mini show.
Okay.
You
Race
gotta-
cars and quicksand.
you gotta
brought
lower-
to you
Thank
by
you.
Rob and Dan.
You got to lower it down. See how much headroom there is? You can't
What's
see the table.
What's
It's
happening?
max headroom.
You know,
What's happening in the world of quicksand?
Max
Rob?
headroom.
well, an easy way to fake quicksand is to take a giant tank and water and fill it with cork.
Fill it with cork.
Thousands and thousands of corks, and it can create the effect of quicksand
Yeah,
if filmed from
much
far
better.
away.
Okay.
Quite
Well,
interesting.
I saw a race car on the street today, and that's race cars and quicksand with Dan and Rob.
Okay, we're back to Escape the Dungeon, guys. That's right. We have shows within shows. So here we go. We now have the items that people have chosen. So before you go down, the guard comes up to you. And in the distance, you're in this giant arena, and you see there's a king, and there are the wealthy elites that are betting upon who they think is going to win, who's going to lose. So a guard walks over to you, and it says, now you may choose how many items you wish from the bag of holding. You will find the bag of holding yet again inside, but here you may choose how many you wish to have from the start.
What?
You, sir, how many items do you wish? They might be useful, they might be useless.
I think I want 4 items.
4
Ooh.
items.
Yeah.
Here we go. Your first item coming in from Dennis Ware. Exactly 1 caltrop.
Oh, we don't roll. We just get what we get.
Coming in from Daniel. No, Daniel Kamau. So sorry if I butchered your name. From Daniel. It's called Blackthorn. It looks like a black rose stuck in a crystal ball. If the players somehow get the ball opened, then they find out it's actually a.
What?
Should we not know what it actually is?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking.
Okay, so blackthorn in a crystal ball.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Oh no.
Your third one, Carl Chaos. What a great name.
Ooh.
I use a custom brew item I call the Orbs of Obscurity. It consists of a small drawstring pouch with 6 shooter marbles, 1 black, 1 white, and 4 of any other color. Players can draw from the bag once a round. Drawing from the bag can take place at any time. However, I find it more entertaining to provide the bag at an alternative situational choice, blah, blah, blah. The white marble represents divine intervention. It has 1d12 critical effects. And let's see, the effects will be returned. A lot of effects here.
Keep writing. Make sure you get all this down.
I'm gonna-
This is awesome.
A lot.
This
That
is
should count
awesome.
as all of his
I'm
items.
like,
He got like
you-
6 in one.
I like.
We're gonna
you
say
get a big fist.
we're gonna say this because
We just pulled the second bag of holding out of the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow you to be D12 damage for what he was saying, and we'll say that it's in the color correlates to what sort of damage it is from being
Like elemental stuff.
elemental or holy or unholy as well.
Oh, look, he can use different colored dye to actually physically represent it.
Am I? These marbles do damage. I'm just
Yes.
like throwing them. Oh, okay.
You gotta flick them on the ground.
And your fourth
Roll
one,
them at
right?
people.
Yeah.
Okay, and your last and fourth item is from Jonathan Willis. A good your good item. Actually, roll D6 for this one. He gave me a good and a
Oh
bad.
boy.
You really want the
John
good one.
Willis way to do it.
3.
Oh,
Yeah! I mean,
Oh man. Okay.
And I'm out.
So
I'll take his rope.
so here we go.
Everybody's waiting for that rope.
I guess the bad item would have to just make it happen to you, because
Yeah.
you're not going to choose in the beginning.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
We don't know
Okay.
what it
So,
is.
yeah. So you're not going to find that right now.
Oh.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay. So those are your 3. Tom, what do you
Three.
want? 3. Jonathan, I'm going to give you the good item here.
All right.
You get from Jonathan Willis the invisibility star from Mario.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoa.
Your second from Shane Rank is Cube of Illumination. Lights a room for 2 turns. Cool
Awesome.
down 10 turns.
Okay.
So that's 1 minute down. And from Brian Green, Rock of Detect Gravity. You drop the rock and it falls towards the closest source of gravity.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Amazing. Liam, it's called between 1 and 3 items. Keep it small.
2.
2 items. Emerald Coast Gaming just checked in. What's up? They
Hey.
gave us a crystal ball like snow globe that, when shaken once per day, can show a small glimpse into the future. The time is based on snowfall. When snow has settled, vision is complete. So you can use it, and I will tell you. So you basically, it's one time in this dungeon you can use that.
Sweet.
Coming in for Jonathan Willis, you also get a potion of swiftness. And you have also you only choose 2.
Only 2.
How many do you want?
You'll get a rock.
I'll take also 2.
Copycat.
2. You're gonna get the. Let's see, what we got here. The Hand of Vecna, a
Oh.
cursed lich item.
Cool.
I don't think it's gonna be very good.
What is it 2?
Powerful though. Right?
I think it's terrible.
Yeah, not great, Bob.
I'll deal with it.
Not great, Bob. Back to you. Yeah, that's not going to be good for you. Josh Fuller, they tried for a deck of many things. Blah blah blah. Yeah, no. John Kelly said it gives a bag of beans.
All right.
Nice.
Hand of Vecna.
Magic beans.
Bag of beans. I put the hand of
Yes.
Vecna in the
yes.
bag of beans.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Grow more or something.
No undead beans. Zombie
Rob,
beans.
how many you want?
I will take 3.
Okay, so from Glenn Logan, a mass or group shield spell to give the group a temporary relief, an enchanted grappling hook for quick escapes. That's 2 right there.
Wow.
And you have a cursed ring on you that you cannot get off, and it actually gives you the wrong directions. You can't tell if it's giving you the wrong or right direction.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Yes, and so basically, it's going to make you think we're going to say that this direction is right when it's not. We're going to have to find out how that comes up.
Eventually, I'll find the right way if I just go
Yes,
around.
Sure.
Just
A
keep
circle.
listening to your ring.
Sure.
Yep,
I'll get there.
that's it, guys. There's so many more. That was actually putting a dent into it. So that's it, guys. You have the item that you chose, and you also have your pulls from the bag. You have a cursed item. You have a cursed item, and Damien, you have a cursed item that is waiting for you
Oh, boy.
inside.
Yay.
That's a lot of fun, guys. So here we go. They drop you into this pit. They
Yeah.
throw you down, and you kind of slide into it. And when you're there, immediately in the center of the room is a giant who stands up. He looks around, and you hear the announcer saying, "Everyone, the games have begun. This is it. We have our 5 contestants, and only 1 can leave. Remember, you can work together or fight each other to the death right now if you wish. Up to you. Good luck." So the giant stands up, and you see the giant has 2 keys hanging from his neck. He just looks around, and he goes, "Whoa." He looks over, and you see him grab a big club.
I got to move back away from the giant.
I shake the globe. Can I think while I shake it? I would like.
What?
No,
It says the future, right?
You've answered your own question.
Do I like pick what I wanted to show me in the future?
You asked me to see the future, so yeah.
Okay. I wish to see which key is the right key that opens the door, or a key opening the door. That's what I'm trying to.
You see, you see both keys going into the door,
Okay. Interesting.
and that item is used.
But I still have it in my hand.
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay.
I go up to Rob. We should form an alliance and take out these three. What do you say?
Do we hear this?
Yeah. No, we're whispering.
Roll d6s. If you roll a 5 or higher, you hear. You can act on that if
5.
you wish.
Shake my hand.
Nope.
Oh, I shake his hand with the hand of Vecna.
Oh, no. What does that do?
Sucker.
Oh my God! What a twist! Oh my God!
That's so good.
Oh my God! It's immediately amazing.
Hand of Vecna is
so
not that bad.
bad.
I said it was powerful, so it's fine.
That's true.
It's fine.
Oh man! I can't believe what just happened. Okay.
He's got it like it.
So just by the properties of the hand, your alignment is now neutral evil, which is appropriate for what you just did.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your strength score becomes 20. Any melee spell attack you make with the hand, any
Shouldn't my hand become 20?
hand has
Yeah, is this Rob gets
8
this?
charges you can use.
Or did
So-
he suck the life out of
So
Rob?
you grab, yeah. So
The hand takes like be over. Right?
I don't know the answer.
There's the eye too of Vecna. How is that involved?
to attune to the hand, you
Son
must
of a
lop
bag.
off your left hand at the wrist and press the artifact against the stump. So the hand's attached to you. So your hand.
Oh.
So here's what happens. Now we read exactly how it works. It's already on you. You've already cut your hand off. You would have had to.
Okay.
So you have the hand and you shake his hand. Your hand is very powerful. It's very strong, and it also has Finger of Death. 5 charges of Finger of Death.
Wait, who's got the hand now? Me? It's on my
No,
hand.
he-
no.
Oh.
No,
But I'm shaking it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a problem.
He chopped it off. I
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
his hand. He took off his hand.
When
the
he
hand
pulled
on.
from the bag, it was just
In order for
in
him
his
to
hand.
use it, he had to
Oh.
do that.
So when you
He
put
had
your
to do
hands
that.
in, your hand was chopped off, and the hand.
So you're not
comes back
shaking me
out.
with your old hand. So
He's
you chopped
go
it off.
gadget
My
Vecna
new
in you.
Vecna hand.
So what happens to a guy who shakes the hand of Vecna?
Finger of death.
Finger of death, baby.
No, only if he
No,
wants.
not Finger of Death. He can do Finger of Death with the hand of Vecna,
Oh my
5
God.
times.
but he can basically try to crush your hand with a strength of 20. So is that what you want to do?
Unless he's just trying to send him.
Unless-
message,
unless
like,
you wanna
hey,
do-
I'm the tough guy. Go
unless you
along with what
wanna-
I say.
Unless you want to shake his hand and point to him. That would be kind of what you were trying to do.
Are you gonna
him-
finger him or
give-
what?
Give him one of these.
Oh no!
Stop.
Give him
Stop.
one of these handshakes.
Oh yeah.
No, he's just a
Yeah.
normal
So,
hand.
so you shook
I mean, I
shake
guess
his
it's up-
hand. Show us what happens.
Ow! Ow!
Oh, you're pointing. He's pointing a finger. He's pointing a finger.
Finger of death.
I resist.
Okay, so you take 78. You take 78 plus 30 necrotic damage on a failed save. So you're gonna roll a d6. This is a powerful item. I'm simply gonna make it. I'll give you. Should I be easy and give him a 5 higher or a 6 higher, which is what it should be? What do you think, guys?
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
5. You go
Okay,
5.
so 5 higher means that you'll take half the damage, and 6 means if 4 or lower, you're just gonna die.
How many hit points do we have?
3.
You have 3 hit points in this game. As
Yeah.
always.
Oh, so,
So we're just this is more of just like a
So if you
insta kill spell.
if you live and roll 5 or above, I'll bring it down to 1 hit point, 1 life, and if you don't make 5 or higher, you die. You die. So he points, and you see him go, and he falls on the ground.
Just kill
And the
that
giant
guy.
goes, whoa! The giant gets freaked out. He gets his
Yeah.
club and he runs over to you to attack you.
no.
Get out of the way.
5. He goes, whoa! Poof, he whacks you.
Oh man.
He goes flying into the side of the pit. It just hits really hard. You take 1 damage and you're a little stunned.
Whoa. Ugh.
Okay, so this side's done. Damien.
Looking around the room, is
Yeah.
there any other ways out of this room?
No, you're in like a pit that you cannot climb out of, but there is a way going forward. It's the door that I mentioned that has 2 keyholes on it. And the
Okay.
giant has 2 keys on his chest.
Got it.
I just want to be clear. because I think it was a little. I have the invincibility star from Mario Brothers. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
Not that other star you're
well,
thinking of.
You said
I vote-
invisibility.
You said invisibility.
did I?
You did.
Yeah.
You did. So
Okay.
But everyone
I
else was
was
like,
unsure.
"Whoa!" And I was like,
I
"Oh,
was
think he
unsure
means
about that as
invincibility."
well. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So sorry, invincibility.
Okay.
The invincibility star.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna run over and grab his longsword.
Okay.
Do I still have?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm trying to like grab out to
You're dead.
help.
You died. Remember?
Right, I get a couple of checks.
I'm
No,
gonna run.
no,
can
you
I
rolled
run
your
over?
check.
6
No, you rolled your check. You died. Remember my whole thing I did? I was going.
now.
What
No,
was
no.
that? Like a cough? Like you were fine after that?
Just because I go.
He killed you with the head
I
finger of death
know.
spell.
I know.
He took you right out. You didn't get a shot.
I thought you chopped the hand off. All right, that's fine. Let's just.
Can we have a hand for Rob? Let's give a hand,
Yeah.
Hey, good job, Rob.
Thank you. Thank
Can
you.
I also run over and loot some
Stop
items?
looting. No. Have
Oh.
the giant attack them both.
Rob. Okay, so you go over. You take the long sword and you go over and you can grab one item off him.
Yeah. What magic items did you have?
Just get.
The grapple hook.
Yeah, that's a
Enchanted
good one. Give me
grappling
that. Give me
hook.
that one.
What did it do?
It just says enchanted grappling hook, so I assume it's just like a really good, kind
Okay.
of like a Batman.
Sweet. I take that.
Okay. So that is it. Everybody went, I believe. You tried to get out. What would you do?
I'm gonna flank behind the giant. I'm gonna position myself.
Okay, but not attack,
Not yet.
of course. Okay. The giant is yelling. 4, 5, 6. He's going to continue to you. He is.
Oh,
He goes, "Whoa!" And he goes over for a big hit.
Yeah.
1.
Oh,
He goes over and trips over. Whoa! Pff, he falls right next to you.
I grabbed the key.
Well, the key's around his neck.
I pull it off his neck.
Okay. Roll d6. 3 or higher, you're able to yank it off.
4.
Okay, so you grab one of the keys. Let's see which key you grab. Got it.
Nice.
Okay. You pull it off. And that is it. Damien, you're up.
How big is this giant?
He's about 12 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay, that's not so bad. Not so bad. I'm going to
6,
run
5,
up and try
4.
to get in front of up in front of him, closer to like where's the
You're
top of
already
his head.
behind him.
I know. I want to run around to the front. Like,
Is-
because you said he fell over.
He fell over, yeah.
I want to run around to like where his head is, to like where
And
they
then do
are.
nothing over there as well?
And no, I'm going to try to go for the other key. I'm going to try to get the other key.
Okay.
He's going for the key.
Okay, so roll
Yeah.
3 or higher, and you get the key.
Nope.
You do not.
Oh.
So you're on top of him trying to find the key.
I
You go.
backstab him.
Him?
Yes.
No. The
I
giant
didn't get
who's-
on him.
The
I went-
giant who's on the ground getting his neck yanked. I have
Okay.
2
Roll,
stabby weapons.
roll d6. Just don't roll a 1.
5.
Okay, so you stab him, you hurt him, he loses a hit point. You're up.
I'm gonna make my way towards the door. How big is the arena? Like,
The arena's huge. This pit, though, is
This
not
just
that
a
big.
pit.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's maybe like 40 feet around.
How long is my grappling hook?
50 feet with the grappling hook at the end.
I'm gonna run over to the door
Okay.
and wait by the door.
Everyone is nervous. Okay. He gets up. Whoa! So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. He goes over and he goes, "No, take key." He goes to swing the club at you. 1 damage. Poof! You get slammed into one part of the pit where there's actually a bit of a stone wall there next to the door. You just hit that and fall on the ground. You lose 1 out of the 3 hit points in this game.
Okay.
That is his turn. Dan, you're up.
I take out my beans and I give them to the giant. I say, Giant, you can have my beans because we are friends.
Roll d6. This is a charisma check, so just roll high because since you have no modifier.
5.
Okay, so he hits you and he looks over and he goes, "Beans."
Delicious beans, my friend.
Ooh, he thinks about the beans.
I'm
Damien,
up?
you're
All
Yep.
right. I'm gonna take the black, the crystal ball, the black thorn, and I
Shatter
throw
it.
it at the giant's like feet. Well, not at his feet, but like at the ground near his feet,
Okay.
as hard as I can, to try to break it open.
Okay. If player somehow gets the ball open, so say throw the die.
Okay.
Throw the
I chuck it.
Oh, 6. Okay,
You missed him.
so you
I didn't try to hit him.
so you throw the crystal ball with the black rose inside it at the giant
at the ground at his feet
at the ground.
because I'm trying to break it open, not just throw it at him.
Okay. It's actually a sentient parasitic plant that bonds to the nearest person.
Awesome.
Once this is done, it allows that creature or player to have access to a host of abilities, including forming weapons from the vines that now grow inside their body.
No. Like the ruins.
Awesome.
You can make lockpicks and other such things as
It would have
well.
been great for you.
No, it would have been perfect.
Oh well,
The Giants now super.
You're all gonna
Giants.
die.
could have been anything.
Yeah, but
He's my friend. I gave him
It could be a lockpick, a short, a long sword, a shield. How about grow armor? Can do that too. He'll even get a +1 to everything he does with the vines.
Oh my goodness.
Every day, the player must absorb a set amount of living blood to keep Blackthorn happy every day. It's basically like
Oh my
Venom.
God.
yeah,
It's like Venom.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'll kill the host. So the only thing that can be done is accept the gift and the curse. So that's it. So he was you see him like spawn basically these long vines that turn into weapons, and now he's gonna be instant kill when he hits you.
Awesome.
You go.
Have fun, guys.
great. Well, I'm gonna try to attack him as that's happening before he realizes the full extent of his powers. I'm still behind him, right?
Yes, he still has 2 hit points left.
1 hit point left, right?
Who hit him?
I hit him. I thought he got hit by somebody else.
No,
Before-
yeah.
No, he tripped.
Oh no, just
Tripped.
me.
Yeah, he tripped. You hit him.
Deal
Great
crit.
job, guys. All right.
Crit.
A crit would end him.
No, I missed
Uh-oh.
one.
Oh.
What are you trying to do?
I
Just
attack him. I
stab?
Yeah, stab.
Okay, so you go. You trip over there. You fall on the ground. Liam, you're up.
Grappling hook. The key on his neck with my magic grappling hook. It's magic. Said it's great. Said it's awesome.
Like a 5 or above. That's because it's magical.
No. Missed.
Okay, so you just hit it. Just hits him like nothing happens. Just it falls.
I pull it back.
He turns around. Whoa!
Wait,
He
do I
looks,
go?
looks around the room. Oh, I'm sorry, God.
I want to run to the door and insert my key.
All of a sudden, you teleport to the other side.
Wow.
You
Ooh.
disappear. The key disappears.
Nice.
And that is it. 1, 2, 3 are left in the room. He turns around. Whoa! No beans.
I already gave him my beans.
Oh, I thought you took it with you. You gave it to him?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you just offer it to him?
I gave him the beans.
You handed it to him?
He tried to.
Yeah, you gave it to him.
I offered him the beans. I don't know if he took them from me.
Okay.
That's true.
I'm not going to stick around.
So I'm going to say you put him on the ground or something, because
Because he
your turn was over and his turn was attacking somebody else, and that was done. So you offered the beans. He considered it.
I'll leave it up to you, DM, as whether or not he took them. I was making a genuine offer to give him the beans.
Okay. Well,
That's what it sounded
here
like.
we go. Okay. He grabs the beans and it keeps killing.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3 are left in the room with this guy, and who's gonna kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here it comes.
No.
Which makes sense. You were just trying to attack him.
That's true.
You try to hurt me. Oh, Frank, give beans.
Oh.
Oh. Swings over your head. He misses.
Whew.
All right. Well, you guys
So-
can finish him now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I grab the marbles, some of the
Okay.
marbles, and I'm
Which marble? What color?
gonna grab 2 red ones.
2 red ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you said I had 4 other ones. I had black,
Yes.
1 black, 1 white, and 4.
Yes.
I'm
So
gonna
they
grab
do 1 to 12
two-
damage. I'm gonna each one will just do 1 damage.
2 red ones.
Uh,
Chuck 'em at
it's
him.
gonna have to be a 5 or higher to do damage.
All right, here we go. Nope.
No, you want to reroll? 6, 5,
no.
4, 3, 2. In the first fan edition ever of Escape Dungeon, 1.
No.
Uh,
Okay, and that's it. Tom.
All right. I'm gonna do. I'm going to use the invincibility star.
Yes, exactly. You would just kill him because
Just run right into
Actually,
him.
I'm gonna climb up his back with the swords. Take the key off his neck.
Yikes. Okay, just don't roll a 1, and you're able to do it.
6.
Okay, so you
Wow.
leap on him, stab him to death, take the key, and as you touch him, he's and the plant thing comes out of him, and that explodes. He explodes, falls on the ground, and he's just
Whoa.
blinking in front of you. Dun, 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 dun. He's every color of the rainbow.
Whoa.
I run over to them.
Liam, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna drink the potion of swiftness, so I'm a little
Ooh.
faster,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to run around him with the rope. To
Who?
try to Tom,
Him? Okay.
Try to, like,
Nice.
yeah,
Wrap him up.
like tie him up.
Okay.
with my magical grappling hook.
Okay. You tying him up right now in this round?
Yeah, just spinning around him real fast.
Okay. I suppose that's not going to hurt you. So it's just a rope.
But he has to drink the potion to have a chance to move as he's doing that? Or is that like a. Is he
So he drinks the potion.
And I'm real fast.
runs?
And then runs about him.
fast.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So you put the key into the hole yet?
That's what I went to do.
You went to it. So you're going to there. As you're there, he's wrapping the rope around you. Now you're back up.
Okay, I see. All right, so that's going on. I'm going to now take all the rest of the marbles I have, the remaining 4,
Oh, no.
and throw them at the both of them.
Awesome.
Okay, and they're all together too.
Right, yeah, that's why I'm not. I can't really aim for.
So you
either
throw
ones.
every
I'm
color.
chucking them both.
So all
I have
different
one
things.
white, one black, and then 2 other ones.
Okay, so they're all different kinds of damage. They're all just going to do the same thing. So 5 or above does 1 damage to your choice.
Okay.
Oh,
Got a
Ooh,
6 and a 5 in there.
Your choice. I'll let you choose.
As to who I'm hitting,
Yeah.
I'm
You can't ask them to hit points though.
gonna hit. I'm gonna hit Liam.
With both of them.
Yeah,
That was smart because he's invincible.
Yes.
right.
I know.
Right. There's that too. Right.
Yeah. Okay, you take 2. Have you taken anything yet?
No, not yet.
All right. Okay, so you're down to 1, and I know that you actually are down to.
I have 2.
You have 2 left. Okay, you're up.
All right. Can I get the key?
He's tying you up, so that would be happening right now. So I think your invincibility would still be active. I think, but you
Yeah,
are
I'm
tied up.
immobilized.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get? Can I move my hands at all?
A little bit.
Can I get my dagger?
A little bit. What are you trying to do?
Cut
The
himself
rope.
free.
Cut the rope? Okay. I don't know what was
No,
happening. Okay.
It's magic.
The grappling hook's magic.
Rope's rope.
Yeah.
Rope's rope.
The rope's rope.
Rope's rope.
Fine.
You got it. Okay. You spend the whole round doing it, but you cut the rope and you break free. You're up.
I'm free. He's still invincible. Still glowing.
Yeah.
Still scary.
Yeah.
Still has the key.
Yeah.
He's free.
Yes.
Did the keyhole for the other key disappear? Is there only 1 keyhole left?
No, it's still 2 keyholes.
I'm gonna take my dead gerbil and smush it into the one that he didn't. Try to block that keyhole.
What a
up.
weird person you are.
Doing
Nice.
Okay, you put a gerbil into the keyhole.
Yeah, smush that thing in there.
Richard Gere. Dated reference.
For real? Wrong at so many levels. Okay, Damien, you're back to you.
I'm going to. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna. How
6
far is Tom from the door with the keyhole?
feet.
Okay, so I want to get in between the door and him.
Okay.
And try to
boy.
take the key from him.
Okay. You try to take the key. It's in your hand, I think. Oh no, or
Well,
was it in your
he's
hand?
like messing with the,
I
rope and
yeah,
the
I
dagger
mean-
and everything.
Well, he just broke free, so he's holding the key in his hand. So you try to snatch the key from his hand. Okay, if you roll a
Sure.
1 or a 2, you're going to die instantly from the invincibility star.
okay.
If you roll a 5 or a 6, you grasp the key and take it.
Okay. Here we
Ooh,
go.
I like it.
And you die. And he dies. He's such a. You do like the Goombas do. He goes off the screen. You don't know
Nice.
how it happened. He went to another
Where'd
plane
he
of existence. Well, I cannot continue. Where did the body go?
I don't even.
You're up.
Oh, so everything I had on me is gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything gone.
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All
Wait,
right.
he
The
wanted
key?
my rope so bad.
I did want the rope. I wanted the rope.
He wanted that rope.
I go to the non-gerbil keyhole.
You go to the other side, and you are stuck in the side. You are effectively out.
The other keyhole still worked.
Ah.
He just puts it in. He's still gonna.
Ah.
It's not gonna stop. You guys are on the other side. In front of you is a pit with 2 very thin balance beam like stone rails going forward. They go forward about 25 feet, and there's a pit around it. There is fire coming up from the pit, and around the pit is swinging blades.
Ooh.
Does Dan get a head start because he was in there for so long?
He does.
Like American Gladiator.
He does.
The Eliminator?
It is the limit. Sure, it's the eliminator. We're gonna give you a 3-round head start, and now I want to do all gladiator references. I'm American Gladiator. I'm not gonna do that. There's 1 door on the other side. Both of you have a key, and there is 1 keyhole in that door. You have 3 rounds head start. Go ahead.
Okay, I head across the balance beam while trying to avoid the swinging blade.
Okay, do you want to go do it faster? Do you want to go moderate speed? Do you want to go really slow? I'll give you pluses and minuses.
Really slow.
Really slow. Okay, so you need to give me a 3 or higher to be okay going that slow.
Okay.
1 or 2, you're going to take a point of damage and get sliced.
6.
Okay, you make past the first one. Second round, same thing.
6.
Oh,
Nice.
Third
that's
round,
good.
same thing. And last round, if you make it,
4.
wow, you made it every time. So you get to the other side. As you do that, you appear in the room and you see him on the other side of the pit. I'm going to give you this action, this one round. You see he's there. You see the door. 1 key. He has a key. You have a key. You put it together pretty fast.
Right.
You have 1 round of action.
How far away is he?
He's a little bit over 25 feet. We'll say 30 feet because it'll be 1 box over.
All right, I take my rock of gravity finding.
Oh, no!
Try and whack him as hard as I can.
It finds the nearest gravity.
All right.
Okay, there's a lot of swinging blades here. It's going to be a natural 6. It'll be the only way you hurt him, but it will do 1 damage. I don't know how much hit points he has. Well, actually, you have invincibility. Is that count?
Oh!
I was just saying that he's invincible.
Still?
Yeah.
It's a 30 seconds.
That's all.
30
Whoa,
seconds.
whoa.
Stars go
I'm actually-
really
I'm
fast
actually-
in Mario.
30 seconds.
I would say 3 rounds, 18 seconds. Invincibility star.
Yeah, it's
Someone play the
it's
song.
Well,
30
we
seconds.
just had 3 more rounds passed.
Yeah.
No, well, that
so
was-
he had
well, that
2
was-
rounds inside.
I used
At
it.
least.
Kill.
that was 3
move.
ra-
This is the 3rd round.
It's your 3rd round of action.
Yeah.
She had 3 rounds. Yeah, it's fine.
Killed the
It's
giant.
fine. The
Got
question
tied
is,
up.
does the
Put a key
invincibility
in.
pass to the? I kind of feel like it should by Mario rules.
What do you mean pass?
What,
we
to the
talking about?
rock?
Oh,
Yeah.
to the rock?
Well, he still hit him anyway. I think he only has 1 hit point. I think this is
Oh,
all
do you-
you.
if-
No, I have 2.
Oh.
Well, after the rock hit. Now
So
I
I'll tell you
have
what,
one.
we're gonna leave it to a roll. 4, 5, 6 adds the invincibility into it, and 1, 2, 3 just does the 1 damage.
Oh man.
Oh! You want to reroll 6,
No.
5.
Yeah,
4.
sure. Why not?
Oh, he's rerolling it.
Yes,
He gets it.
Come on.
So now, how many points you have left?
I have two hit points left.
2 left. So you need to cross the pit. You can go slowly. Just roll a
Go
3 or
slow.
higher.
I'm dead?
Boom.
Yeah, you
Done.
died.
Ah.
You have
Alright.
roll 3 rounds. Roll 3 and above, and you'll escape.
3,
Ooh.
Yeah.
3, 6.
And he makes it to the other side. You put your key inside the other side, and there you go inside. I said inside a million times. You put your key inside the door, you travel through, and then the other side is freedom.
Oh.
Nice.
Amazing. Congratulations to Tom Kakoza. What a game. That was Rob was out instantly. Rob, that was unfair. He vected you.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was
What was the
bad?
bad item I was supposed to get?
Yeah.
The
that
blue
never-
shell.
Oh,
Wow.
The blue shell and Mario Brothers, but I was going to let it come in here, but it didn't even matter.
So if he was about to go through the door, he would have just got.
Although you did
boom.
get knocked off the map, so that was kind of
I
Mario.
thought you were going to wait and just wait for me to go through and try and just kill me
Ow.
right then.
So that was it, guys. Thank you for playing. And guys, everyone, thank you for adding in your items. If your item did not show up today, don't worry. It will be on next week's episode. So stay tuned for that. Guys, today's episode for Knights of Andar is Season 2, Episode 2. And it's going to be a fun one. If you know what's happening, you know that last week, at the very last moment, other Kraston, OG Kraston, dropped in from the level above. And instantly you could see that he was a vampire. When we last saw him in game before that, it was when we saw Caddick and Kraston in front of Hex in the Citadel. And Kraston was feasted upon by vampires and dragged off away. And Caddick was put into a casket.
Oh boy.
Now, supposedly that casket is right there on the other side of this giant room. And here's Kraston who jumps down below. But the question is, how did we get here? And today's episode will answer. So guys, without further ado, let's go into Knights of Andar.
Vampires not like other foes. Attack not with just their swords and strike you down. They can change a man.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. This is Knights of Andar, Season 2, Episode 2, Vampire Survivor. When we last left off, we saw that, as we call him, OG Craston, the original Craston, jumped down into the level where the Dark Heart is. And he jumps into where the other Craston is on the floor, hurt very badly, where William is, where Caddick is, and where Hutch is. Now, you guys are down there. There are 5 vampires on the other side of the room. And on the opposite side from there is this Dark Heart. On the floor, some of those creatures that had those growths on them are there dead. And you also see the same creatures by the heart trying to like crawl their way into the heart. That's where we left off last week. But right now, we are going to travel back in time to see what happened to OG Craston. We have some Patreon rerolls coming in right now. We're going to do those. Coming in from Richard Wild. For that win, Tom has to have my Patreon reroll.
Thank you, Richard.
Patreon reroll to Rob for being the first one to die.
Thank
Jason Spector.
you.
See, look, it pays
Worth
off to
it.
die.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Onify. Reroll for Tom to replace his rock and roll.
Awesome. Thank you.
I love the rock. Charles Morrison, Patreon reroll to Rob. Patreon speaks to their paladin. Pull the fuse from the dynamite. Strap the dynamite to an arrow and have William shoot it at the fire by the ritual.
Good luck.
The time for that?
I have no comment. Any other rerolls coming in?
That bit's alliterated.
Yeah, I think
Looks
you
like
should
that is it.
mess around with the lit stick of dynamite as much as you possibly can.
From Sarah 4, Patreon reroll to Liam for remembering the summoned Cthulhu.
Let's
I
go.
also added a good bad item in a Discord. Oh, never mind. You aren't using them. Okay. And Jason Spector, a Patreon reroll to Rob for the science lesson. Wait, you can't give 2.
What? Sure. Oh,
You can't give 2.
oh, thank you.
You can add another reason for why you're giving it to him. Okay. So that is it. Jason gave you 2, right? Jason gave 1 before, right?
One for
We saw his
dying
name.
and one for
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw
yeah.
his name
Less.
twice.
Just to make sure I'm not snubbing somebody.
I mean, as DM, you can make a judgment call if the lesson on quicksand is worth a reroll.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not.
Oh.
We'll
Okay.
break our rules for that.
That's a little unfair.
Yeah.
You just said I was a DM and I can make that decision.
Well, I really think you're wrong.
I really think you went the wrong way
well,
on
I
this one.
really think you're wrong.
Oh, I strenuously object. In that case, I reconsider.
Let's begin. Okay, guys. We now travel back to an episode from season 1. Craston, the last thing you remember was vampires feeding upon you. It was pain. It was violating. And it was your entire body. And it was definitely the worst moment of your life at the last moment. For that was the last moment of your true life. You have moments after that, though. And you wonder if this is the true afterlife you're sensing. It's in darkness, so you just hear things and you feel shaking. You're not sure what's really going on. A lot of time passes, and you start to believe that the afterlife is darkness and your own consciousness. And this violent shaking, and you're left with your thoughts. What seems like forever is actually almost 2 weeks. What did that time do to you mentally? You're going to tell us in a little while. Now, suddenly, the rumbling stops. You look around. You see nothing. You don't understand what it is. And then you hear a voice. Just a little taste. That's all we need. Can't hurt. How long are we gonna travel out of here? All of a sudden, bright light. You're completely blind. You get a quick flash of these 2 or 3 figures standing over you, and then everything just goes white. You cannot see anything, and you feel pain, like like something's grabbing at you, and you feel the same sensation that you felt before you died, or whatever you experienced. Before you really can react, because you can't even move, your muscles have just kind of been still so long, it shuts again. Darkness. And the whole epic journey begins once more. Time passes again. And finally you hear the voices. You don't know how much time has passed. But wherever you are now, whatever this place is, wherever this existence is, you've arrived. And you hear scraping of wood, and the whole cart gets lighter. You hear footsteps. And that's basically it. At this point, what do you want to do?
Now I'm still inside whatever I'm inside, right?
Yeah.
Have I, over this period of time, like regained feeling of my limbs?
A little bit. Your muscles are cramped, but yeah.
Do I have any sense, being as I was a vampire hunter, of do I feel like I am?
I think it gives you an edge on what you're understanding because you've seen it
Yes.
a lot. So now you're on the other side of it.
Gotcha. I'm gonna try to just punch.
Yes.
Upwards.
With the 1-inch punch. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. You practice a couple times. And you go, and you reach out, breaking through like very horror movie style.
I know, it's great.
There's a bird there. And that's where we're going to hold off for you 1 second. We're now going to go over to Cole. Cole, you are standing with Thalen at the top of this fountain. To the left and right of you are these very slender hallways. They're only 3 feet wide. And there's odd-looking, seemingly dormant mechanical devices in between them. Everybody check for traps. We don't know if there was, whatever it is. Your allies have went down to the left. They went down into the hole, and they've been down there for a while. You don't know what they found or what they've been doing. Thalen's been waiting with you. He's kind of just getting bored. He's kids. He's kind of just sitting down, kicking some rocks. And even though there's dead bodies everywhere, like half coming out of these coffins that are nearby that you guys killed, so it's an odd place.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, the fountain in front of you starts to boil. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's all boiling.
Is it so bloody, the water?
It's only a little bit bloody, but as you're asking that question and wondering, it starts to become even more bloody.
Is there heat coming from it, or is it just like bubbling?
No heat, just bubbling blood. And after a while, the blood begins to take over, and you're not even sure if there's any water left. And it's just blood and thick and overflowing.
All right, I grab Thalen and I move back.
So you're in this room. The ways in this room again is a 3-foot hallway to the left, the right, and the way you came in out.
Is that up? That's on an upslant a little bit, right?
Slightly.
Right. Just flesh walls and whatnot.
It's creepy.
Yeah. All right. I grab Thalen and I move back up the ramp because I can't fit through any of the side doors.
Okay. So you run back up the ramp. Thalen is right next to you. He's like, "What is that?"
Nothing good. I don't know.
Okay. You run outside, and when you get there, you see that there are 3 vampires. And 3 vampires are lifting some sort of coffin off of a cart. And they look at you confused, and you see 2 other vampires walk from around the cart who are just like kind of walking around. That's your next thing you see. And they all look at you, and there's a one moment, and Thalen looks at you. He kind of like Thalen has a moment. He looks behind, looks at them, and just takes off
In which direction?
to the right.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, he has to. They're up at the top of that ramp, so
Right.
he just runs up on a slant, jumps to the top, hauls himself up. It's easier for you. You're much taller, but that's what he has to do, and then like rolls up and just starts running. And the two vampires just look at each other. The three stay, put down the coffin, and the two go after Thalen. 6 seconds act. 6.
I run after the two.
Okay. So with the putting on the coffin, you run up. You're pretty tall, so you get up pretty easily. You just get right up and you start chasing them, and you go into a pursuit where Thalen's running, and they're right behind him, and they're gaining very fast, and you're chasing.
Yikes.
Am
I being chased as I run?
Right now?
Yeah.
No, the vampires are in front of you. The
Yeah.
other three don't seem to be chasing you.
Okay.
Thalen runs through. He goes through like a small little wall, and cuts hard on a corner, but they're so much faster than he is. So he gets probably about 100 feet, just zigzagging. Finally, they jump around a corner where you can't see where they are, and you're probably 2 rounds away from getting there because they're just so fast. You make that jump, you go over there, and you see they have him in an alley, and they're holding him, and he's like, this one is alive. Very different. The other one says, Hex might want him, but we can still have a taste. That's true. So when you get there, you see both the vampires are on his arm, one arm each, and they're both taking his blood, and he's against
Biting
the
him?
wall. Yeah.
All right. How far away? When I get there, how
You're
far?
about 30 feet away.
I run right up to them. I go
Okay.
from behind and I just grab both their heads.
They're currently bloodlusted right now, so
Right.
they're not paying attention.
I grab both their heads and smash them into the wall as hard as I can.
Go for it.
All right.
Your strength column probably has unarmed.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And you have a stun on 6, I believe.
All right. That would be a 6, unnatural 6.
Unless 6 total.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
my
they're
attack.
they're not moving out of the way. As I mentioned, they're bloodless. They're not paying attention. So you come up with the attack and you get it in, and you take their heads and just smash them against the wall. If you can achieve more than, if you can get 10 damage or higher, I'll say that they get not stunned for the round, but they get knocked off of him, and he can get free.
Oh, 9.
9.
Can you reroll the damage?
So yeah, if you want to.
Yeah.
If you got it. You can reroll it both.
Okay.
And you actually add your luck now.
Okay. 11.
11. So you go, you smash them where they go into the stone a little bit, probably about an inch into it, and he gets dropped, and you see him just like crawl underneath your legs and jump out the other side, and both of the vampires like freak out and like try to recover and just like try to get back and from you to have an idea of what's happening, and they're getting ready to attack.
Okay. Are they? They're on their feet, or are they? Like that was like I got them off of him. That was that attack.
They're just stunned because they were feeding, and what they're tasting is like a real mortal that they've tasted before in him, but it's just like the best of the best, something they've never experienced before.
All right.
So they're kind of stunned coming out of that and getting slammed into the wall. So they're just dazed.
All right.
Let me see if they have any actions. Let's see. So one is 2 days, one attacks you, and he basically just out of instinct claws your wooded body. I don't even know things can do much. It does nothing actually. He just hits like some of the chips off of you and just doesn't do anything with his hand.
All right. Man. All right. I made it through the first season without doing this, but it's now's the time. I pull up my gun underneath the stub one's head.
Oh wow! You didn't want to use your gun?
No, Never. It's the
That's
first time I've
because
ever.
like you're Batman.
Yeah,
It's
he's
my first
Batman.
time I've ever shot the gun.
Awesome.
Like,
Okay.
not in like practice or whatever.
Okay. You take out the tree, takes out a gun, and you put it under him. You fire. Go for it.
Okay.
Wait for your last column. Oh.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. All right. So that is that is a
Brain blast.
9 total attack.
Okay. I'm gonna give you.
Natural 6. But
I'm gonna give you double. You got to your for your double 6 you just got there, and the 9. You go. Poof, you blow the bullet through his brain, and he just slumps back to the wall, and he's done.
I turn to the other one. I say, "Run."
Higher, more aggressive. One scared. He looks at you. He backs up. Looks at the kid. Because that's the way to run is where the kid is. So he skirts around you and just runs off. But
Okay.
it is in the direction of
Okay.
where.
If he moves towards,
towards the middle, you can fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if he does again. We'll check him. He does. He leaps for Thalen, who's
Okay.
not so far away, and you fire again. Go.
that would be a 9 total. Not no 6 there. No.
A 9 attack.
9 attack.
This is a miss. So
Okay.
he jumps. He pounces on Thalen. Let's give him an attack. Oh, I rolled a
Yikes.
6.
Oh no.
So Thalen's gonna try to resist this. Is gonna be a turn. And here's his
Oh man.
defender with the tie, so it doesn't go.
Okay.
So he's biting him. Damage is 9 damage on Thalen, and he's pried onto Thalen's neck.
All right.
Okay, Thalen trying to fight him off. Thalen actually might be able to pull him off. Tries to defend. So he bites Thalen. Thalen pushes him off. That's the round for them. You can go.
All right. Can I get over there in this round? Or
Yeah.
All right. So I run over. Again, I'm gonna try and cap him right in the head because now I'm a violent maniac. All right.
6 again.
Yeah.
So this is with the gun. What's your special with the gun? Do you have it there?
No.
Instant death of
Look on the
vampire.
left side. Versus gun.
Injury.
Oh, injury. Okay. Okay, cool.
To the brain.
Yeah. So
Roll your damage.
Yep. Ooh, 3.
3 damage. You shoot him, and you hit him in the leg, and you see him grab the leg and fall to the ground. And Thalen kind of jumps away, gets near you, and the guy gets up, and he's clearly having trouble standing, let alone trying to walk or run. Okay. He looks at you. We're gonna give him a chance for a morale check. See what he does, and he flees. So he starts leaving very slowly, though.
But he can't leave.
Oh.
So now I go after him again, and now I'm just going to grab him by the head and just bash him into the ground.
Go for it.
Okay. So,
But now you can't leave.
no, sorry. I gave you a chance.
He's Brock's tailing him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So that is a 9.
That's a miss.
Oh,
He still. Oh, he does. He has our injury though. So I'll give you the hit.
Okay. I'll take it. All right. And that is 8 damage.
8 damage. He's still up. He fights back to you. Attacks you with a 11. Answer with your highest defense. Roll 1d6 and add your highest defense in anywhere.
Okay. No, at least he hits.
Okay.
1d6 or 2d6?
1d6.
Okay.
He-
What is he attacking me?
he-
Claw or
He's attacking with his hands, but he's trying to attack more vital spots on you.
okay?
He does 14 damage.
Okay.
You can try to stop it with a reaction. Your choice.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Whether it was like, what
It's physical, so you
Yeah.
can DR physical if you wish,
Yes, I do wish.
or you can also evade. You
you
can also raise your block by 1d6 if you think you're going to get it.
No, I'm not gonna get it. I will. I'm gonna DR physical.
Okay, good.
All right.
You have what's your DR physical?
We have 1.
1. So you have 2 because your Constitution.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not true. You have 1.
Roll the 1 die. 4.
No good. So you take the full 14 damage,
Okay.
and you go.
All right. I want to try and grapple him.
Okay.
So I have to do the.
We do opposed grapple checks.
Okay. Am I going to use my own arm attack? To do that?
Yeah, you have to achieve the attack, and then you can grapple.
Okay. All right. What am I doing here? I am doing this. Okay. 6, and so that would be
I rolled low in defense. You got him.
okay.
So now grapple.
Okay.
He's a 4 for grapple. Highest number.
Okay. 5.
You got him. Okay, so he's fighting with you, clawing at you. He's hurting you. As he is hurting you, you grab him and then pull him into a grapple.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Squeeze life out of him. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna roll opposing grapple checks here. Roll against me. I'm a 3.
I'm also a 3.
You're a 3. Okay. So he's trying to escape it. You're a defender, therefore you still win. You go.
Okay. Yeah. 1.
Yeah, I got a 6 like that. So
Okay.
you have 1 round squeezing the life out of him. You hurt him a bit. He manages to kind of break the grapple.
Okay.
That's round though. What do you want to do?
I'm sorry. Now I'm just gonna try to be. I'm brutalizing this guy. But that's what's happening. All right. I'm just gonna pound on him. I'm gonna try and wallop him to the ground. How hurt does he look? I know his leg hurts, but
Hard to tell. Hard to
he's
tell.
Undead, so he doesn't really like.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle.
All right. Okay. I'll attack him again. No. Nope.
He blocks. He runs over to Thalen, who's kind of sitting watching. We're gonna see if he can get his hands on Thalen. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he doesn't. So he runs to Thalen. Thalen dodges out of the way. Thalen takes out his blade and slash at him. That's a 6. That's gonna be 12. That's a hit. He's gonna deal damage. He deals 6 damage total. And he's hurt. So actually, let's do a morale check again. He stays. You're up.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Double 6.
6. Another injury.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to do. That's what I'm talking about. 14 damage.
Okay. 14 damage. So this guy runs back down this other alley, goes to hit him, misses. Thalen leans back, slashes him. He's like, ah! As he turns, poof, you shoot him in the other leg. And he goes down to the ground. He's 14 damage. He's hurt bad. And with both injuries like that, he's trying to just get away and crawl at this point. And Thalen walks over with his blade and just goes into his head and finishes him off. And the guy dies right there. He just looks at you. Thank you.
Are you okay?
I don't know.
Do you feel any different?
No. It sounded like they said they didn't want to turn me. So maybe I'm not gonna. Maybe I'm fine.
All right. You'll find Lord Caddick. Maybe we can use your father's sword to fix you.
Okay.
All right. You okay?
Yeah. Let's try to find the others.
I'm pretty sure I know what was in that coffin.
What?
Other Caddick.
We should warn them.
I know. But the only way I know in there is back the way we came.
I'll go down.
You're going to have to. I can't fit down that hallway.
Okay.
If they're still there, I'll distract them so you can sneak in.
Okay.
All right.
You make your way back. We'll stop right there. You break through. You shred the whole thing apart. You're in a casket. And you get out. You're almost completely blind. You're Han Solo on a planet somewhere in the Outer Rim. You're looking around. I'm going to give you minuses to your rolls because you are having a lot of trouble seeing. And you're a vampire and you're in the sun. It's all these different aspects. There's no one around. Where did they go? You heard them all.
I Can I see enough to tell?
You
Like,
can see enough to choose where you want to go, but you don't have great visibility.
do I see?
You basically look at the ground. Everybody's like, it's been so bad. You have to look at the ground. The sun is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where it's
Is
kind
it
of.
sandy? What do I see on the ground?
Yeah, it's sand. It gets everywhere.
Sand.
It's coarse.
Yeah, I hate it. Now, do I have a connection in the same way that other people we've been connecting to their alter egos? Like, do I have the memories of New Caddick in my?
Preston, you mean?
I mean, Creston. Yeah.
You
Or I just have been in this coffin.
you don't.
Okay.
You don't. And you also you know nothing about that, just so you know. Just to kind of key Liam to remember.
Yeah.
Because you never experienced that tower. You never made it to that tower.
Yeah.
So
I
the
didn't
whole
know.
idea of these altered realities don't even make sense to you.
Yeah.
Altered timelines, I should say.
So that hasn't happened.
Right. So the last thing you know, to keep you focused, is you went into that forest.
Yeah. And then I appeared in the room and was eaten, basically.
Yeah, you were like didn't know where you were, and like you turned around, all of a sudden you're in this room and Caddick's there, and the vampires around you. You're like, what is going on?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then you spent a long time in isolation
Yes.
in the box.
I'm gonna search around the coffin. What else is in
There's
the
a wagon there with
Wagon.
horses.
Horses are there. Any weapons or do I have any weapons on me? What do I have?
You search around the whole cart. You have basically all the weapons you have. You have all of your equipment.
Okay. Have my
It-
equipment.
In the cart, you see there's actually dead bodies, freshly dead, like they were feeding on whoever this was.
They look like mortals.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're not gonna lie, you feel the urge for bloodlust now as well.
I'm gonna explore a little bit more around the cart. Are my eyes still messed up? Are they getting any better yet?
It's getting better, but slowly. You explore the cart, you don't find anything else of interest.
I'm saying like around. Expand the perimeter now.
Okay, so you see there's a ramp going down on a 45-degree angle.
Yep.
And it goes into some oddly and obviously evil area with some sort of living flesh wall that was there. And around it is basically this red stone. And the whole city around you, which you can kind of see a little bit through your blindness, is all red stone everywhere. And it looks
Down
like,
there is dark.
yes,
Won't hurt my eyes.
correct.
Going that way.
Okay. You stumbled your way down there and make your way down there. And you walk through this living wall passageway, and you walk into that room with the fountain that I described to you last week out of game. And on the floor, you see the blood has been spilled all over the floor as if the fountain overflowed. And you see footsteps going in both directions.
Okay. Now, I haven't eaten or drank or anything in the past couple of weeks. So I imagine I'm very, very thirsty
You're super
and
thirsty.
hungry.
Yes.
I'll drink some of that blood.
Okay. You drink the blood, and if normal blood was good for a vampire, this is like the cream of the crop. In fact, you feel super.
Nice. My eyes feel better and everything. Like I'm all
Yeah, you completely come back up to normal, and you feel like you can do anything. You feel unbelievable.
nice.
You're not sure how long that's going to last, but whatever's in this blood is incredible.
Do I have any sort of vials on me that I could bottle some of this blood?
You have the vials of poison, right? That you
I
use.
would,
So
yeah.
we'll say you can have 1d6 vials on you to take the blood.
Take some of this blood.
Good. Roll 1d6.
6.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
You quickly fill 6 vials of. We'll call it. Don't say. You're gonna say super blood.
Magic blood. Wonder blood.
Charged blood.
Wonder blood.
Wonder blood.
I like Wonder Blood. It's dumb, but it's good. No, it's a good idea. It's a dumb name, but I like Wonder Blood. How about call it Dark Heart Blood? That's too long though. Just call it the Wonder Blood.
What is the secret?
Wonder Blood.
What can I tell the type of blood? Like
Yeah,
negative.
negative,
good,
yeah,
good,
sure,
Good. I like
sure.
that. That's good.
It's the most metal of all blood types.
The most metal of all blood types.
Okay. The footsteps lead in both directions.
Footsteps lead in both directions. Yes.
Does one side have more than the other? Or they
Nah.
look the same?
Actually, there's more going to the left.
More going to the left.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to the right.
Okay. You go to the right. You walk down a thin hallway, and you can see a large pit. And you could hear that there's undead creatures down below, but they won't mess with you.
I could tell that.
You just know.
Do I see a way down this pit?
That's my answer to you.
Yeah, come on.
I am supercharged.
Grease lightning, baby.
Oh, it's like 100 feet. I jump with the power of DM.
You jumped down 100 feet?
Yeah,
Yes.
with my super blood.
Okay, that's like 10d6 damage. No, you jump down, souped up on this blood, and just land on the ground. You just feel amazing.
Nice. I look around. What do I see?
One of the zombies is like, he's like, bro. You see all the zombies all grouped together. There's tons of them. You see there are these pyres with fire around the area. There's a bit of fire in the middle. Something odd going on in the middle of the room there.
Hmm.
You're not really sure what. And that's it.
I'll make my way towards this strange middle of the room.
You make your way there. It looks like there's some sort of explosion there on the ground. There is some blood here. There's fiery remains of some sort of wooden barrels or something. And you hear your allies below. You hear the voices.
See any sort of like rope or anything leading into this hole?
There is a rope hanging down.
I'm gonna grab it real cool style. Fly down that rope all cool.
Okay. You fly down the rope. You're not used to flying down ropes that fast. So I'm going to make your roll for every one of those rounds that would have been. Roll 1d6. If you roll a 1 of those rounds, you just drop down the badass way.
1.
Oh.
And there you go. And as last week, but no one knew that you went, whoa.
Yeah.
They only see the last part. You land on the ground. We're going to stop you right there. Cole, you make your way back to where the cart is. There's no one there.
All right.
You head inside, which was your plan.
I let the horses off the reins first.
Okay.
Send them out into the desert.
Can only count for good here. You walk inside, there's blood on the floor,
Not good.
and there's footprints going in all directions.
I look. I want to see what Thalen does when he sees the blood. I want to look at his face.
He's just like freaked out.
Okay, good.
Do you want to drink it?
It's a- all right. There's footprints going both ways.
Yeah.
Any one of those footprints look like they're dragging.
Yes, to the left.
All right. I turned to Thalen. I said, "The coffin went that way. I can't follow you through these. It's just you."
Okay. He starts walking.
Are you sure?
I'll take a look. I'll go as far as I can go.
All right. Be careful.
He makes his way over there and just looks down the hole. You can kind of see him from there. And the rope is gone there. I think the rope is taken away. You guys took it away.
I went up and I cut it and I came back.
Yeah,
down.
he comes back and goes, there's no rope.
I cut the horses free from the reins. Can I turn the reins into a rope?
In a way, you could use the reins as a rope. I don't know how
I don't know.
100-foot reins.
I don't
Yeah,
know how many. I literally have no concept of how much rein is used for 4 horses, whatever it is.
Were the horses like tied up?
the horses were. Yeah, they're tied up. Yeah, I mean, there's some rope there.
I don't know. All right.
Horse rope.
We'll say you go through it. Okay, you find a bit of rope. How long? You'll say you find about 60 feet of rope.
This is what I got.
Okay.
I don't know how far the hole goes down. I think more than this.
Yeah, I think it is more than that.
I don't know. I look back at the bubbling fountain.
Mhm.
Still full of blood.
Yeah. I will say if you're looking, you're actually looking down at it.
Yeah.
Like that. You can see even from here that the emblem is lit, and not in the cool way.
Yeah.
Like that's lit, bro. But
It's a bad, very
Bad
evil
lit.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then things are bad.
roll a perception check.
All right. Am I adding these or
No, just want your highest. You got 6.
Yeah.
You hear vampires chanting.
Can I understand what they're saying?
They're speaking common. Well, they're speaking a dark tongue as well, but you do hear a couple of words. It sounds like vampires are in the middle of a ritual or an incantation.
From down here or off to the sides?
It seems like it's coming from the bottom of the fountain where the inscription is.
That's not good. Hey, then there are vampires down there doing some sort of.
They're in the fountain?
They're in the fountain, doing some sort of dark magic.
That doesn't make sense.
No, but I can't say I know much about vampires anyway. How
what-
far down was the fountain? The bottom of the fountain? Do I remember?
You can get down there pretty fast. I think you got down there in
3 rounds.
Yeah, 3 rounds, right. You might get down
Through
there
water?
faster, I think, because you were just dropping down.
I took a rock and I just let it drop me down. Yeah.
Right.
That was Ruby, I think, tied her.
That was after.
You went
didn't
like
you
this.
Push yourself down.
Yeah,
I
you-
could.
yeah,
Yeah,
you push
'cause
yourself down.
Right,
I'm
right.
big enough that I
She
could
had
reach.
the rock.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
You were fine with breath getting down there to investigate, so you can go down there, and then it would be 3 rounds.
All right.
It's harder to get through blood than water.
What are you doing?
I don't
What are
know.
you doing, man?
How do trees
Not
work?
helping.
I don't know.
For one, you're not there, so we have to cut you off.
That's all right. I can see the bottom though.
Only because it
Oh,
lights
okay,
up.
Lights up. I don't know. I would say
Thalen is looking down with you.
I don't know.
He's like, if they, well, we don't know. We can't follow them the other way. This
right.
rope isn't long enough, but they don't know about whatever this is.
I think we have to go down.
Let's just go. And if it's bad,
I don't want you.
we're either gonna die here or die down there, or the whole world's gonna disappear. What's the difference? Let's just go through it.
Why don't you stay here first?
I'm gonna go with you.
I don't. You've got holes in your neck, and
And then what? You're gonna leave me here, and then what? I gotta face whatever comes at me from here. I'd rather just be with you. If we die, we're gonna die. Like let's just get it over with.
well, that's an awful way to think.
It's the only way to move forward here.
All right, all right. Hold your breath.
I don't want to drink blood.
Don't drink. I don't know.
If you're down there for more than a little bit, we gotta come back up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You hold on to.
1, 2, 3. That's
Okay.
right.
You go down. You go down to the bottom. Okay. You're making your way down to the
Everyone's
bottom.
Fine here now.
It's fine here. How are you? We now begin again where we were from last week, where OG Craston jumps down the hole.
Well,
You are lighting up a dynamite right there. William's there with you. So is Hutch. The vampires, 5 vampires are far in the distance, like 250 feet,
well, that's right.
where they're in the middle of the incantation. And 250 feet this way is that dark heart where things are crawling into it. You are, to remind you, out of range to throw anything in there. You could throw it, but you're pretty sure you're not going to make it unless you have another idea.
Well, we did establish that John Elway was able to throw a football how far?
He could throw a baseball over 300.
This is a stick of
Feet.
dynamite. It's not going to have the same.
Right, we
I mean,
established
it's
that.
like aerodynamic when you
Is
you
it?
throw the spiral.
Is it?
Mm.
You could throw,
Yeah.
you could throw a football probably about 240. You could throw,
About
you could
80
throw a baseball
yards?
farther than a
You're
football.
wasting precious episode time.
Okay, first, I'm going to very quickly try, and as soon as I determine what happens, I want to see how theoretically, quick experiment,
Very
try and see if I can
Experiment.
squeeze the fuse.
Quick experiment.
I just go like this.
You try to put it
I
out.
lick my
Do you
fingers
make
and I
the-
go.
Do you make the sound? Okay.
So that's what happens on cartoons.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how easy that is.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like Charles. I would go to Charles Morrison for this because Charles Morrison knows a lot of things like this. Charles, I know you're watching right now. What do you think? Can a stick of dynamite be put out? He didn't lick his fingers or anything else.
He
Not to-
said
He said he just said he
did
licked
say
him.
that.
Did you? Because when you did it, you just did this first.
Right, but then when I repeated myself,
Right, but that's I'm counting the first thing. So you just put it out with your
all
fingers.
assumed.
Very sweaty hands, though.
Charles
Sweaty.
Morrison.
It's all on you,
Okay,
Charles.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do the
Depends
second
on
one.
the type of fuse.
He says that's a no.
Oh.
All right, so I quickly
Ah.
realized.
Yeah, that kind of throws a no. That's not enough. It just still be sparking in your hand.
Yeah.
So your cartoon information is not helping you.
Okay, quickly take my dagger, snap, cut the fuse,
Yeah.
hold it by the part that's lit.
Okay, so what you're gonna do before you're gonna okay.
Safest way to do it.
Is it though?
It's the quickest way to cop. First thing that popped into my head.
Okay, so you lit the fuse. You spit around trying to put it out. That doesn't work. You take out your dagger. You start trying to cut it out. First, you're gonna roll. I'm gonna make you. You're gonna have to go through this.
Amazing.
Oh boy.
You're gonna have to.
You warned me not to fool around with the dynamite before the episode.
You're gonna have to pull. You're gonna have to try to cut this appropriately and quickly and in the
Here I
right
am.
spot. So we're gonna say you're gonna roll a sleight of hand check because I think that's very appropriate for here, right?
Great. I can do all
Great.
this. No, no,
I'm a
mean,
knight. I have.
I think I have. Wait. Yeah, a little bit.
Throw it.
Kadak
you-
was known for his card tricks back
So
in,
you-
the,
Oh yeah.
in the
so-
north. Yeah,
You get to add in
Illinois.
your stat also.
great. So
What is that total? Is it 2?
I have a 1 in sleight of hand, and the stat is a 3.
Stat's 3.
Yes. So I roll 2 dice, take the highest, and add 3.
No.
No.
You have
No.
4 dice.
Those are how many dice you have.
Oh.
Okay, so you are going to be looking for. I'm going to say a 6 because I feel like this is an adept little quick thing.
As long as one of these is a 6.
If one of those is a 6, you cut it, and let's do it over here. Here we go.
Gently.
Reroll.
Reroll. Okay.
All 4?
What's
how
your
it goes?
luck? What's your luck?
Oh, 2.
You
I
can
reroll
roll
2?
2 of them over.
Oh,
Okay.
yikes.
Oh.
A 2 and a 1. So you
Okay.
go the first round.
Oh boy.
You go to cut it. It doesn't happen. So now, 1, 2, 3 rounds have passed by. That's a bit. That's 18 seconds. So what,
Do any of us
seconds.
do anything?
What
Or
were-
we're just watching him?
Like
I'm-
this.
I'm-
that's true. That's true.
I'm
Sorry.
standing right next to everybody while I'm doing this.
So let's go back. So you drop down. Okay, it's already lit. He sees you. He's looking at you, and he goes to put it out. And now you can role play, and you can role play, and you can role play. But he's doing this as you guys are talking.
Throw it. Get rid of it.
So you yell to throw it and get rid of it.
Creston? You're not Hutch. I am Hutch.
I'm confused. Still processing.
So you guys, as you're processing, he's trying.
He's
He's down. He's down on a thing where he's like cutting it off.
I'm also
Right, they
processing.
have the conversation. I'm just in the background.
Okay, go ahead. You guys continue role playing. The 3 of you, whatever you want to do.
But you're.
Oh,
if he's.
man.
I see myself now.
I-
You're.
What?
What's it? How did. Oh, no.
Straight up Looney Tunes right now.
My hands go to my weapons, but I don't draw them. I'm just like looking at them. But then I see William.
Yes, you,
William.
you see another version of yourself on the floor, hurt bad. Who's conscious? No, I'm sorry.
No, he's out.
You're unconscious. Sorry. And he looks like his face is messed up. He's wearing a really cool cloak, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That's the
Um,
first thing I noticed when I dropped down.
God, you can role play.
William, what's going on?
A lot, but we got vampires all over the place. Now's not the time for us to be fighting each other.
What's with the dynamite?
Get rid of it.
Okay, hold on. So on this round, we're never reaching round 4.
Don't point that at me.
Tom, are you enjoying this? Isn't it amazing? So much fun. Okay, so we're gonna roll. I'll let you roll.
Oh no.
If you roll a 1 or a 2, it's gonna go off in your hands.
Oh my god.
3 or higher, it's fine for now.
Fine. 4.
Part of me wants to re-roll them, but I'm not.
Oh,
Not gonna lie.
that's brutal.
Nah, I can't.
That's really,
I can't do that.
that's-
If it was, it's not the right time.
That's brutal.
So, which way do you throw it?
Whatever direction I was facing when he yelled, throw it there. So I was looking at him. So wherever he was standing, I threw it like over him, just in that, past him.
Okay, so
Way past him.
What?
No, I'm just
So-
like, he's like, throw it. So I just imagine like you're right there. I'm throwing the dynamite past you.
Imagine this.
You're trying to make me feel that past you. It's past you. It's so far past you.
So far.
I just chose your direction, but it's past you. Okay, so you're gonna roll a You don't have throw anywhere, right?
No, I have feet of strength.
Okay, so you're not good at throwing.
Hmm.
So you're gonna roll a roll agility. How many agility dice do you have?
1.
Okay, so this is roll a die, 1 die, and it's how many feet you're gonna throw it.
Oh,
Oh no.
Because I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean boxes. Boxes.
Oh, okay.
That's
Um,
Times
better.
5.
One
That's
Times 5. Yeah, not like Most of 6 feet.
He's like,
Oh, no.
I just throw it like right in the middle of us.
Yes.
as hard
So-
as he can, right into the ground.
I'm not much of a thrower.
I release way too late. Just
So
He spiked it.
I do touchdown. So I do think that you're in a panic because you did all this stuff. So you're just like launching it. So that means that a 6 would be 30 feet,
Oh.
which is not great.
Does feet of strength not play into this? Like he's just like really strong.
I'll give you
throwing.
I'll give you an extra 5 feet for every feet of strength you have.
I have 1.
Okay.
It helps a
So
little.
adding 5.
So
Better
plus
than
1.
Nothing.
He is not that far away from you. He's probably about
10 feet.
yeah, exactly. Let's say 10 feet. So the blast radius of this dynamite, I'm gonna say is 25 feet.
Oh,
what? I think that's pretty fair, actually. I mean, that sounds right to
25-foot
me.
radius?
I'm trying to think of every time I see
kinda
dynamite blow up.
sounds right.
It's dynamite.
Anytime,
dynamite,
anytime
man.
I think of dynamite, I think of
It's very concentrated. That's
I
the whole
think-
point of it.
I think of the end of the Goonies when they blow up the rocks to come out. Like it's kind of
It's for mining. It's directed blast.
Yeah, but
like 5-10 feet.
But that's because it's like in the rocks, right? Like if you're just letting one out in the middle of like nowhere.
This is going to be an
Well,
interesting.
I mean,
what's
is
the
the
roll
shock
episode.
wave from a stick of dynamite really
Don't
that
do
much?
this one.
We're going to need a
There
lot of
was a dynamite
insurance
over
before we
there
try
and it
this
went
one.
off.
Right. Yeah. If there's one in the corner
No debris.
and
or
I'm
anything.
over
A
here,
totally empty space.
yeah, but we would probably
Yeah,
How
would
much
we
is that
would we
shock
feel
wave?
safe if a dynamite went off over there?
It's just going to be like,
safe.
whoa.
you'd probably get hurt from
That's what we figured out.
You know what?
How safe do we feel?
I happen to have a stick of dynamite
Not at all.
right here. Let's test this out.
I mean, it's got to be stronger than a firework, right? And a firework going off over there would be pretty.
That'd be nothing.
like an M80.
Yeah, and then he goes awful there. It's not going to do anything. To
That would be
us.
nothing. But I think that
I don't know.
if you had like a
I'm talking
full
big
stick
firework.
of dynamite over there, like you could get hurt right over here. I'd say.
But
Yeah. I
How
think so.
concussive
I
is
don't
the
think
blast?
so.
Is the
It's not
question.
just
In the
with the
war, they
With
used
the
to
shock
throw
wave- with the
those.
shockwave.
I
They used to
think
like
there's-
throw those sticks of
I
dynamite
think
in
there's
battle.
like
How-
I think there's like little like bits of stuff flying through the air too from it.
No, I don't think it has
Shrapnel?
shrapnel.
Little bits of shrapnel. No,
Because it's
This
it's
is not
a
like an
chemical.
anti-personnel
I
No,
think it's
explosion.
gonna
You're
just all
thinking
be
of-
all paper. You think? It's all
If
Yeah,
it's
paper.
real, I mean, we have.
Isn't that like a frag? Isn't a frag do that? Just
Yeah,
throw shrapnel?
True. True.
Because it's just
That
like
would be
a
that.
chemical
Right.
reaction.
I mean, this is not construction dynamite, is it? We don't really know.
It's gnomish
I,
dynamite.
It's
no-
it's close.
is it-
I
If it's built for that, it should just
if
be
it's
high
not
explosives
25,
generating a
I say even
shockwave.
20 feet. Like you still.
Let's
could
go
get
to the
hurt.
chat. Let's see if the chat has any.
This is not like anti-personnel.
Like I don't feel like you're far off, even if you are a little bit.
It depends on what the gnomes were using it for. Arky might have known what this dynamite was
I
for.
mean, a full.
He might have
stick,
designed
it's
this
not like an
dynamite.
M80.
Yes, it's an hockey stick.
Yes, it's
more
one
than
of the famous Arky sticks. How did you design
What's
it,
an
Arky?
M80? Like a quarter,
M80 is like an eighth. I
an
think.
eighth.
Really? Is it?
So
We used to say
imagine-
a blockbuster was a quarter, and M80 is half that. I don't know how
Yeah,
true.
so
I don't know
like-
how true these ratios from when I was like 8 years
Yeah,
old
who knows?
were.
Yeah, who
But
knows?
that's what we used to say. If you had 8 M80s, it equals a stick of dynamite.
Okay, so it's coming.
Could be.
Chat is. Sarah Forrest says 1 stick of dynamite at 25 feet in the open, you could be all right. They're saying about 14 feet.
Oh.
Charles Warren says about 15 feet for the fire. The concussive area would be 50 feet.
Wow! Wow!
Well, the concussive.
Charles.
That means that the blast
You're just gonna
area,
feel
you would
a-
just get knocked down, but the fire would be 15 feet.
you feel like the impact on your chest.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
might not even get knocked down.
So
you
we're
might
taking-
feel
we're
like
taking
the,
damage.
So
No.
no.
It'll just be like cool in a
Some
movie.
damage.
where
I'll,
it's like,
I'll-
whoa.
I'll tell you what.
okay.
If you get knocked down from the blast, I'll give you 1d6 damage.
Aren't we in a precarious? Never mind.
Yes. It's a good point. It's a good point.
yeah, like the place matters.
Well, if you
It's a wide open.
so we'll say that
Yeah. What if it goes over the edge?
Yeah.
no, the way he threw it, the way you fell, is there's plenty of room behind him.
Oh no.
So we're gonna say that if it lands within the 15 feet, the blowback may throw you over the ledge, and that'll be a problem we'll have to solve then. If it's just a regular knockdown after 15 feet, further than that, it's just gonna knock you down. I won't give you a chance to fall off the ledge, but you will take 1d6 damage. Not that big of a deal. So you need to get past 15 feet from the closest person. He would be the closest, which means that you need to throw
25.
26 feet. So you need to throw
30.
So I
Yeah.
need to roll.
Five or higher. 5 or higher.
5 or higher. 4.
Probably should keep that, right? It might as well.
Do you have any other pluses, or it's just?
Well, you could roll again and get a 5 or a 6.
I know it seems
You
like.
have to add your luck.
Oh, I
into
could
a
add my
reroll.
luck to the roll if I re-roll it. Plus my.
This is your attack. So you do re-roll it. You do re-roll an attack and add your luck to it. Technically, that's true.
So
Now,
This is agility check. This is a agility check. So you'll just be able to roll the die again.
when he throws it, can I not dive forward?
You have your own
Towards them?
your own set of reactions, but we're just doing this.
I mean, I'm going to keep it at that. I think that's the.
You might get better.
What if I
6,
roll a 1? It's like
5,
already a feat.
4,
Or hours.
3.
Right.
You sure? 2, 1. He's keeping it. Okay. So you throw it. It falls shy. You're gonna get in the blast of this, and it's gonna be 8. I did 16d6, so it's 8d6. So here we go. So coming in for you is fire damage 10, 24,
Jeez.
33 damage, fire damage.
I didn't think it'd be that much.
Okay, but now when he threw it over my head, I can't tell a reaction to like jump and roll forward.
Your reaction is now. Your action is evade. All that stuff is your reaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my movement that way towards them.
Evade.
Okay.
So actually, you can't evade this. It's a clever save. Clever saves means you're trying to get out of the way of where it's going to land and be in a safe spot. So you could do clever save. You could do clever save, or you can do DR elemental.
Both of
Those are
them
2 options.
don't really help me. I guess the RM elemental have a better chance. So I have a 1, so I roll 1 plus the 2 in the stat.
No, you
No,
don't.
just
Don't
one.
add
One in
stat.
general?
Just one.
All right. Nope, 4.
Reroll it?
Reroll.
Oh,
No, the odds.
give you the reroll.
Oh, the odds of it. Okay.
Okay, you take the damage. 33 fire damage. Now we have the problem of burn. Let's see how many of those is burn damage. 1 is. That's it. Okay, so you go to dive out of the way. You get hit with the blast. You get knocked down by the blast. You take an additional 7 for getting knocked down. This next round, you're beginning, you take additional 6. And now you can act. You're on fire from the blast. And we'll let you go first, and everyone else can go after you. Unless you want to wait and let them go first.
I'll just put it out.
It's not. It's a little spot. It's bigger than that.
I'll try to attempt to douse the flame.
Okay.
What do I need? Is that
Y-
rendering
it's
aid on
basically
myself?
a render
or-
aid, yeah.
If only you had some like cool cloak that you could use to pad out
Magical
the fire.
cloak.
Mm.
So I just have to roll this.
You-
Nope.
You can add your stats to that for natural skills.
No, still no good.
Oh,
I
you have
rolled a
nothing.
one.
You have nothing in render aid.
I have a 1 in render aid.
So you at least have a 1 in the stat.
So I roll 1 die or multiple die?
So you'd roll 2.
No good still. No
Slick.
six.
Okay, so you're unable to get it out. You go.
I want to aid him.
Okay, go ahead. If anyone's gonna render aid, just roll it now. Save time.
Six.
You got it. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so he kills it. He kills it. Puts it out. That's the end. We have.
You're right.
You're in a good spot. I won't make you roll the thing off. You're fine. That's it. The explosion happens. Perception checks from the vampires, and they are in their trance.
Okay.
2, 4, 4, 3, 3. and then-
Preston startled me.
That hurt. What happened to you? I don't know. Last thing I remember, we were in the woods. Then I was with Cadix somewhere, but you look different too.
Hmm.
We're in a bit of a rush. We need to fight some vampires. Can you fight vampires? That's all I can do.
Then let's
All
go.
right, good. Let's do it.
On me in charge.
Nice.
Wow, it's great. Okay, where are you charging to? 6 seconds.
The
6,
vampires.
5. Okay.
Mhm.
He pulls out his sword. He charges towards the vampires. As you're going in and see if they come out of the trance, or do they realize what's going on? They do not. You run halfway. They have no reaction. You're running the second half. Finally, one gets up, and he goes, "Mortals!" And you see, unless they roll a 1, they don't come out. Okay, so all of them stop. They stop their chanting. There's one guy left who's still chanting. The thing on the ground is still lit up, and you guys are running over there. And as you're getting close to them, the vampires turn around and they all pull out like these scimitars, like, and they start running to you. Some have 1, some have 2. They start running over. As that's happening, you see from the incantation, the dark incantation on the ground, comes up this bloody monster. Like they're summoning it, and it comes out of the entire incantation. Okay, we're gonna go from left to right. You're gonna go first. I'm gonna tell you this in advance. These vampires, except for the one, all have 100 hit points. Each vampire has 100 hit points. The main vampire has 200 hit points. I'm telling you that now because I believe this is a very hard battle. It's so hard.
I
I'm
believe
telling
you're
you
right.
how much hit points they
That
have.
sounds
Well,
right.
The bloody
I think you're right.
monster.
Does that sound crazy to you?
Yes.
Why does it sound crazy? How many hit
I
points?
don't think we have enough hit points to get through this.
Usually the fights
Thanks
are
for
easier.
the vote of confidence, Dan.
The bloody monster
this is
is
it.
like made of blood.
It might
It
be
might-
it.
No.
That's been my
The
discussion
on
with
me
the
in
fans.
charge gives everyone a +1 combat and +1 damage while the movement's on. So I don't know if that means
Very
for the first
important.
round,
Well then.
everyone
Are
gets a
those-
Are
+1.
those
Very
dice
important.
that get added, or is it just a +1 on the on me in charge?
No, it's a die.
dice.
Yes, it's
Okay.
another die.
Okay.
Another
It's
die.
dice.
And
Okay.
how long do we
Do
have
I-
just for the first round of combat? Would it be or?
As long as you're in the middle of the charge, once your charge stops. So like when you hit them, when you hit them first time, that'll be when the damage hits,
So for
and then your charge is over.
so basically the first round will all get
Right.
decided
If your
for that.
charge
Right.
gets stopped for any reason, then you're out of it.
So we're getting a
Uh,
+1.
To combat and damage.
Yeah.
Well, if you
dice.
get, but you have an extra 1, right? You said somebody's got an extra.
I have the double, but he called it, so I think only I get my.
So
My
if
version of
you're
it,
going
right?
to use
Or-
concentration, one of your wits going to be used towards this at all times while charging. And if you do that as well, then you'll add 1 more die to that for both of those.
For everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, then I'll. Then,
Yeah, that's
So
the
we get-
benefit of having 2 knights in the group. It's a
Oh,
huge benefit.
cruel.
oh yeah, because I have the on me in charge 2, like the
Right, you can
second
only
level.
you would have had to have started to get more.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right when you said that. Yeah, so you're only
Okay.
adding 1 right now.
Even me though.
You're,
Even though I have the 2, I'm
if
only
you would
getting
if
the
you would have
1,
commanded it,
I still would have had it. Okay,
yeah,
fine.
you
All
would,
right.
if you would have commanded it, you would have had 3 plus. But since you're not, you're
Oh,
aiding.
but we have 2 because I had.
You
Because
can
I
only-
have it as well.
Right,
Okay. All
exactly.
right. I got you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
cool.
it's
I
a
got it.
combat and damage.
Yep.
Okay, so everyone gets 2 combat die and 2 damage
2
die
total.
while on your first attack at the end of your charge.
Okay. Cool.
Wow.
We could do some serious damage.
And we
in
take the
round one.
highest. We're not adding it. Or do we take that?
Right.
The combat die, you always take the highest.
I know,
Damage.
always, even in a charge.
Even always.
Always accept that.
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's easier to trigger your special.
I get 3.
That's basically what that does. It gives you a couple extra points, but it's easier to trigger your special.
Well, we
So-
get like an extra 2 damage die and an extra 2 crit die too. That's nuts.
Crit
Damage,
die? No,
not crit.
No, not
No?
crit die. Damage
2
dice.
combat and 2 damage.
2 red damage dice.
But his oh, you just add them in.
Extra. And
Extra.
whatever you have normal, and then plus
and
that.
2 red damage dice.
So like you're gonna
And
do
two.
2 more of these in the beginning for the attack,
Right?
and 2 more damage when
Oh,
you do
not,
your damage.
not 2 crit though.
No.
No.
Nobody
most
said
of
anything
his-
about the crit.
Most of his damage are crit die. That's why.
I'm
Just add 2 red die
okay.
to your first hit.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys are running in. Frag Rats lights up. The crystal hammer. They'll light up. Coming first attack. You since it's on me in charge as you. You meet them first, and good luck, guys, because this is
Oh boy.
this might be the battle that I think could be a first.
So if we're getting the 2
Already
extra
kill.
combat,
Already kill.
then I'm going to attack out of strength.
Welcome
All right.
to season 3 of.
Here we go.
Welcome to season 3.
Oh, well, let's get a sense.
It's about something else.
Okay. 11.
Okay, so your attack is
11 attack.
okay. Total.
Yes.
Okay. 11 is a hit,
Great.
and you hit the first vampire that meets you.
Okay, so I do attacking out of strength. And 11. 11, 13, 18, 20.
Did you double those black dice?
No.
You have to double them. They're crit dice.
Are you supposed to roll crit dice, or you just rolled random dice?
He has crit dice because he has
roll-
frag
Good
rats.
question.
So then that's
Remember I advised you last time. Just roll your black dice
29
and then double
damage.
it. And you didn't add in your
2
other
attack
2
dice.
red dice.
I did 11 from
No, 2 other combat dice from your.
from Fragarat, from Charger.
Yeah.
Yes.
29 plus 35 damage.
35. That's why we take math out of these things because people
That's
are-
what.
they can't take it. Okay, so you run in. You didn't do it. You didn't get a 6, right? Okay.
No,
So you pass him in combat. You do 35 damage,
it's gonna be easy.
which is it's gonna be easy. And you cut across the chest in bad. It's pretty bad. He screams. "Rah!" The rest come in and they come to swarm in. I'm gonna say you're next, guy.
Right. I charge and attack another vampire.
Okay.
Nah. 11.
11's a hit.
11's a hit. All right, that's 10, 19,
You're charging a
23
second one, right?
plus. Yeah, 23 plus 43 damage.
Whoa.
43 damage.
Nice.
So they both get hit pretty badly in the beginning. You're running up behind
Okay,
them.
I run up. I attack with my sword.
6.
Yes. All right.
What
so
is your-
that
what's your special?
My special is I get an extra damage
Oh, it's more-
dice.
right, it's more damage dice.
Yep.
Are you
and
attacking one of their guys or a different guy?
a different guy?
Okay.
And so that's a 10 on the attack. And
10's a hit.
okay, good. So
10 is their defense, just so you know.
okay. And plus 13 plus that's going to be another 17 damage. So that's, yeah, I did 17 damage plus bleed 2 and deafen 1. And did I get the extra?
The bleed 2 will be done after.
Oh, wait. And I got the 6. So
Yeah, okay, hold on.
another 6 damage. Sorry.
Hold on. So you only can deal one tactic type, unless you have something that allows you to do multiple tactic.
Really?
types. Yeah, unless you have. Do you
Even though
have
it's all in
tactical
my
master?
loadout?
Do you have tactical master?
I did. I don't know if I still have it. Hang on.
The William I knew was a tactical master.
It's-
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I have it anymore. I
Okay,
think I
so-
used to have it.
So you can only do the one of them. I imagine you're gonna do bleed.
All right, fine.
Okay,
Yep.
so bleed 2 will happen on their round.
Okay.
So I'll put a note here.
What? How much damage I told you? 17. I got it.
I think so.
Yeah. I got to
17?
add 6 to that.
23.
It's gonna be
Okay.
23.
23 damage. Okay, so you run in, you cut him across. It's a
Mhm.
vicious attack since he's bleeding from it. And you're up.
And how many? There's 4 of them?
There's,
3 of them.
There's 5 total. 4
4
are running in.
attacking. Okay. I'm going to be behind William. I'm going to attack the same one William attacked.
Okay.
Nice. That's a 6. Which means he'll be grappled. Damage.
Yes.
9, 11, 14.
You add your extra +2 attack.
That's what I'm putting in right now. 14, 16, 20. Another 20 damage plus grapple with the whip.
20 damage added on, and then you're compelling a grapple check. So roll your grapple.
Grapple.
I have to add a strength. I got a 6 already.
Oh, so I can't beat it no matter what?
No, you could.
Oh, I got a 6.
What's your next highest number?
And then a 1.
Okay, so he doesn't get grappled.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's the end. This guy takes bleeding damage. We're doing it right now. He takes 7 damage.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. It's additional. He's now taking a total of 50 damage. Even. Okay, the vampires come in. You guys come through, and it's like Braveheart, and you're just tearing him down. Don't forget, in your view is this giant creature being summoned right then. It's in front of you. It looks like a blood golem or something.
It's delicious.
It's delicious, yes. You have a 1 attacking you. Here it comes. I rolled a natural 1, so that is a miss for Hutch. The guy in you, it didn't roll too high. That's a 14.
Oof. 11, 12, 13.
You only roll 1 die and add in your defense.
I see. Then that's a 10.
10. Well, okay.
I'll roll. I'll
Yeah.
reroll. 9.
Okay.
Do a block.
Damage incoming is
Yeah, what did they roll?
15 damage.
What did he roll? What was his roll? 13?
Oh,
14?
14, I think.
14.
9. Can I try to do a block?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So 9. Yeah, 14.
you got it exactly. Okay, no hit. So as you run in, the guy misses you completely. You slash him badly. The guy comes over and swings you as you're swinging the axe. I'm sorry, the hammer. He comes to hit you, and you go. Ching, you have a shield.
Yeah.
You block off the attack. Damien, the guy comes after you. I have a 6, and it's just going to be extra 2 damage, and that means he has a 17 as the attack.
I forget what I rolled for this. So it's
Roll 1 die and add those 2 numbers together. That's
these
it.
2.
Your highest one, your most powerful one.
Yeah. So 6.
6 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so he comes in. It is going to be 6, 8, 10, 17 plus 5, 22 damage total.
Is this physical?
Yes, physical damage. Trying to
Yeah!
Oh, and he gets the DR.
for
Okay,
the,
awesome. You block all the damage. You do the same
Boom.
thing. You block it off. And on you, the 4th guy goes to attack. I rolled a 1.
11. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so that's a miss. All of a sudden, you see the guy stop chanting, and he backs off, and you see whatever light comes out of the portal, and kind of goes into the air and like flies into the heart. Like the ritual, it seems to be like it's done. It's that part is done or whatever. But he seems to be afraid of whatever he created, and he's looking at it. And all of a sudden, you see the creature is like standing out, and on the creature's back is Phelan, because the creature is a bloodied, covered coal. He's looking around.
Oh.
Cole, you're covered in blood and just looking at everything else. And you just see the vampires around you. You see them all looking. You're like, what's going on?
Oh man, that's crazy. I did not know
That was cool.
All right, so I see one vampire in front of me looking kind of odd.
Yeah, and also you realize that you feel like everyone is smaller.
Oh,
So whatever this blood was, it kind of enhanced you for a while, and you're currently 25 feet tall.
holy moly! All right, I go right after this guy. I try and
The powerful guy.
yeah, I don't know. He's a powerful guy. but
Yeah, I
sure.
mean, just so I can identify.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Tell me that now.
Herbert, you go after Herbert.
All right. I am actually going to try and step on him and pin him to the ground.
Go for it.
All right. Do my attacks change at all? And
You can add
25.
I'll let you add
dice.
2 crit add 2 crit dice to every attack you make.
sure,
nice.
good. All right. All right. That would be a sorry. That's a 9.
No good. So you try to stomp on the ground,
Yeah.
and he just gets out of the way. This guy has no action. He just backs up, and he backs up as far as he can go. Probably about 30, 40 feet out of direction. You guys are up. Caddick, you're up first.
All right. Attack the guy.
That's disappointing.
From 4. Aha, 6. That's a 12 total.
12's a hit. You're going to add, I think, 1 damage to that, or
You got a 6.
You get a special. what's your
Oh.
special? Left side of your sheet, underneath strength.
On the left side of my sheet underneath strength, Mad Max.
Go below that.
Heavy hitter.
Go below that. You see a sword.
Spirit of Owen.
Yes, oh, Spirit of Thoun, right. I know what that is. It's okay. Okay, so attack the guy. Go ahead.
All right.
Deal
so
your damage.
now 10 plus
Some notes from the fans come in.
28 damage.
Jonathan Wilson, this is going to be a tense battle. Says you can do this, guys.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Make sure you use those poison laces.
I can attack out of will with it, can I?
Should have killed this guy already. I'm rolling so bad.
Richard Wild reminds you that you have Sacred Prayer as a power skill.
Hmm.
He did that before. Okay, how much damage was that?
28.
28 damage.
And Spirit of Owen.
That brings him up to 63. So you hit him. You know, she slashed him across. This guy like just doubles back, gets hurt really badly. All of a sudden, he turns around as if he's going to flee, and all of a sudden, King Thoun appears with another frag rash, cuts his head off. Just falls to the ground.
Let's go.
Awesome.
The vampire native goes like, "What was that?" Hutch, you're up.
I attack again. Same guy. That's 2 plus 7, 9.
It's a miss.
You get 1 attack die?
What?
Only 1 attack die?
Yeah.
What's your? Well, you probably added everything together already, yeah. So you can re-roll that with luck, or you just need one more. point.
Reroll.
All right. Thank you.
Finish it.
Okay.
I had luck. 2. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. That's better. 4, 6, 7. 6 plus 7, 13.
You got it.
All right. Here we go. Combat die. That's 10, 14 plus. Yeah, 14 plus 20, 34.
Wow. Okay. 34 damage. You've done a total of 77 damage to him.
Nice.
You can't just smash him in the ribs. You hear the cracking of all his ribs. He's like, ah! He looks at you and he's like bleeding out of his mouth. And he just looks like he just wants to rip you apart. He's pissed.
I'm gonna attack the same guy from my knowledge
Okay.
skill. Let's see. Yes!
6. Got the bleed.
Total of 6. No bleed on this. No bleed on this one. I get it from last round,
Mhm.
but not again.
Never again.
Never again.
No, well,
Never again.
I had to make a decision. So, all
I
right,
made
here we go.
executives.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, you have Mad Max?
Yeah, not on this stat. No. I had to do it. 12. That's gonna be 17 plus 8 is
25.
There you go. 25.
There's
Thank
no-
you.
25 damage,
Nice.
75
Double.
damage taken off total. That's it. That's all your damage. Okay.
Yeah, that was everything.
What's
What
your
was the
is there any
special?
special?
Oh yes, I should get a special on my sword. One more damage.
It should
die.
be over here. It should say whatever the
Yeah,
sword
yeah,
is.
yeah. It's one more damage die. A 1.
So that means you would have got that before also.
I did add it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were good. I had
Okay,
it.
76 damage taken off. So you guys we're 12 seconds into this battle. And you guys are just ripping them apart like you're made to do this. As if you're like the Knights of Andar. Like that. Cole, you're up.
Okay. All right, forget this. He's cowering in fear. He ran away. I pull out my pistol again.
You pull your gun, by the way, which is bigger.
Yeah!
It's like it's like
That's
firing
a
a
hand
cannon.
cannon now.
That's awesome. The bullet
Awesome.
is 25
Okay,
times.
great.
Yeah.
All right.
The dark incantation.
Yeah.
6, and that's a total of 13.
So you do an injury with that, right?
Yes, I do. And then I'm going to do this much damage. Let's see.
Don't forget to add 2 crit die at the end.
Yeah.
It's like shooting a 50 cal.
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 9, 11, and then yeah. 11, 14. 11 plus 14, 25. 25 damage.
25 damage to the head vampire,
And he is injured.
and he's injured. He's injured one of his stats. It is his constitution. That kills. That's big because that kills his ability to DR.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yeah. He can still DR like elemental stuff, but physically he can't. And poison he can't. You're up, Krasen.
With the same guy we're attacking. Another 6. Let's go.
Wow, you guys are like. Did everybody roll a 6 this round?
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I didn't
Wow.
roll 6.
You ruined it.
4, 9. That's 12 damage plus a grapple. Compelled grapple. I rolled a 4 on that.
Okay, here comes the
Do I add my strength to that roll?
Yeah, your strength number of dice.
Plus-
Grapple. your
Oh, okay.
Natural skill plus stat. That's
So
how
I
many dice you
some
roll.
more. That's a 4 still.
I'm a 5 still, so he stops the grapple. That's it. Okay, so the guy on the vampire on you, they're all out assaulting. They're just like they're frenzied. So he's coming at you with two blades,
Mhm.
and here it comes. He rolls a 6. He's not trying to bite you though, so he's trying to take you down. So it's gonna be 2 extra damage. It's a 15.
15.
Oh.
11.
Now you could use block and roll d6, or you can try and evade because he's targeting you, or you can DR physical if the damage is dealt. All different ways you can try to reaction. 6 seconds.
Well, I could evade. I could
4,
DR physical.
3,
Block. Just block.
2,
I'm gonna block.
1. Block. Roll 1d6.
Is 4.
No, not good enough. Damage goes through.
Aw.
4, 8, 10, plus another 10, 20, plus the last 2.
Whoa.
27 damage.
Oh,
Boy.
He just cuts you pretty badly twice.
oh boy.
On you, Hutch. 1. I rolled trip 1.
Whoa!
Wow.
Let's go.
Does he go
Um,
like this?
I'll give you.
I was gonna say that's
Kill
like
me. This is how you kill me. the
that's
quickest.
really
Right
that's
here.
amazing.
I'll let you do free damage. Give me the damage that you do in a normal attack. Do it again. I rolled trip 1. Like
Awesome.
He's dead, definitely then. Doesn't have enough left, right?
Combat
we'll see.
die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11 plus 14. 25.
So he trips in front of you, like stumbles, loses his guard, and like you like batter up.
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. Oops. His head just goes. You break his neck instantly, and just falls back with his neck clearly broken, and he is dead. The first to die.
Well, Rob killed one too.
Right.
Oh yes,
yeah.
the second to die. William, you're up.
Okay. I attack.
No, don't they go? Isn't that our turn?
Yeah,
isn't
it's still their turn.
round?
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The guy on you has got to go. Sorry. I'm attacking you.
bad.
2, 12.
Okay. A 1 plus 4.
Too bad you couldn't get like some better armor that was lying in a dungeon somewhere.
Yeah, no.
Wouldn't it be great if you were wearing that?
Yeah. You keep bringing that up.
Yeah, it hurts me.
I know.
You put things in the quest, for people.
I know. You sure do. You sure
You
do.
want to try to block?
Uh,
What are you up to?
Oh, yeah.
no.
What are you up to?
Up to, what do you mean? Number
you
one?
had-
What's
you
your,
had
what's your
four.
I have
defense?
4.
Total 4?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Uh-huh.
don't do that.
Do you have a vape?
You have a Vader damage reduction?
Well,
I
now
could-
the
I could
tax
try
to come in.
I could try to DR it.
Yeah, you might as well if you're doing nothing else. And
Yeah.
It's not like you need your other stuff. You're not moving anywhere.
Yep.
I'll deal damage. You do that.
Get a 6. Get a 6.
So it's 12 damage incoming.
Yes!
Blocks it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Woo.
The lead vampire on you rise up into the air. He's like, and all of a sudden you see fire starts enrapturing him. Like he's turned into a fire elemental. It throws all the fire at you.
Oh. Okay.
His attack on you is going to be a 16.
Okay. All right. Oh, let's see. No. Not even close. I'm gonna try my DR elemental though.
Okay, so you're going to take double damage from this if you get hit.
Right.
What's the fire reduction properties of blood? He's
Nine-
wet.
Blood cannot
He's
burn.
wet.
No.
Blood cannot burn.
Probably not.
We try.
So if hit, it's going to be 28 damage.
If hit,
But yeah, if you don't stop it.
no, I don't stop it.
Okay, so 28 burning damage.
Double that, or is that
And then roll any 6s, so there's no burn damage.
okay? So I
No,
double that.
that's it.
Okay.
28.
All right.
Not
Yeah.
bad. Not bad.
Yeah, that could have been worse. The vampire on you. That's it. Actually, that vampire's fighting Damien. So
Okay.
that's it. You guys are done. Caddick, you're up.
Just can we get a like a recap? How many vampires are up now?
There are
3 still up.
3 up.
2
Does
on
Thalen get an
Caddick.
attack?
No, Thalen's on his back.
Is he
trying
big?
to not breathe in the blood.
Is Thalen bigger too?
Giant Thalen.
No, Thalen didn't take it in like he did. Yeah, at least that's from what you could tell right now. If Thalen was feeling super powerful, you don't know, but he's not changed in size.
Do we even notice that
Something
he's
about
cold?
Tom's chemistry with this world, he absorbs, especially because he's been tapping into it. He absorbed all the dark blood, and it just like frenzied
It's
him.
probably good. Don't worry about
Do
it.
we notice
It's only great.
that it's Cole, or did we just see a monster going on in the
You
background? Right?
in the beginning, you didn't know it was Cole, and then finally you saw Thalen on it, and it made you relook at him, and then you were like, "Oh, it's Cole."
Okay. Okay.
If you don't feel like you would have known, roll a perception check and 5+ it to realize it's him.
I realized it.
You did realize it.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
I shout out, "It's Cole."
Cold.
Everyone's like, "We know." Caddick.
All right.
So 3 vampires left. There's one on Damien. Oh, there was one on you, right? Yeah. So there's one.
Was
He
there
was
2?
fighting the one that I was fighting. Though.
Yeah.
There's a
Did
free
Did you say
one.
one went
There's another one.
against-
There's no one attacking you, but you were like disregarding him attacking
10.
that one. I have to roll that guy in a second.
Because who's
10.
attacking Caddick then?
Now?
Because Caddick killed the guy.
Oh,
in
so that
front of
guy
him.
that guy went over to attack him. Yeah, true.
10 is a hit? Or not?
10 is a hit. Yes.
Okay, so we're at 12 plus. Oh, there's a 6 Mad Max.
Which one are you attacking? There's the head vampire who's not anywhere near you, so you wouldn't be able to attack him this
just I
round.
guess the one who attacked.
You can attack the one that's Damien. That's on Damien and Liam. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one on you. There's one guy
Yeah,
that.
the guy who just attacked.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so that'll be that. I get a 6, so I can Mad Max that. Right, so I
You-
can get.
Can you Mad Max crit die, or is that only
No,
red
you have,
die?
are you using the right colored dice for everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Oh,
you
so
can't.
we don't Mad Max crit die.
No.
Damage die.
Only damage dice.
Okay, so then it's 36 damage.
You write down like your new character sheet. You write all that pencil.
It's all in pencil.
Oh man,
You know how Rob does.
that's crazy.
What's going on?
All right, don't race it now. Do what you're doing, man.
Okay, 36 damage.
I just did. What did I do? 36 damage. That's what I'm
Jesus.
That's
doing.
right.
36 damage dealt. He didn't like that. You hit him. You slash him up, and he has cuts all over him, and you literally wiped out almost 40% of his hit points. Actually, I'll be exact. You wiped out 36% of his hit points.
Ooh.
Amazing.
I fight with our steel and steel.
Oh man, you trying to own it?
I keep forgetting it's not made out of steel.
Yeah.
It's made out of
That's right.
Stars.
alien alloy.
Stars and steel.
Stars and steel.
Maybe it's called
Check.
Star Steel.
No. It's called Star Sky.
Stars.
Bear
No,
claw.
I meant
The metal.
I meant
Oh,
the
no,
type
wait.
of metal.
Braggarat.
You
Well,
could-
he discovered it, right? He should be able to name it.
right. Okay. What do you want to call the
Hutch
metal?
and
What did
Starsky.
you call the metal that fell from the sky?
Alien alloy.
What? You don't know the word alloy.
Space.
I just invented it.
He's a
Star
blacksmith.
steel.
That's where it came from.
Exactly.
Star
I don't have
steel.
blacksmith. I don't know the
Alien
word alloy.
alloy? Would you really use that word?
Yeah.
And what's your name now? Is your name Trucks?
What?
Alien alloy? Okay, alien alloy. That,
I mean,
I will give me till next week, and I'll think of a better. name,
Granted.
Okay?
even in
Thank you.
ancient times.
That's what happened when the first guy he told about it. That's what happened in the forge. You're like, this is alien alloy. And he was like,
And
what?
I was like, no.
Oh, okay, give me a week. Give me a week.
can we forget I ever
rethink
said it?
this one.
They knew about alloys in ancient times, even. Like,
But what is it an alloy of? That's the question I have.
he's just assuming. I guess.
Alien things.
Just different alien metals.
Right? How do you know it's
know
not just one single metal?
That's a good point.
That's why it's a workshop. I'm workshopping it.
The name of my hammer is Star Sky.
If you get nothing else,
This is a very
this was a very complex
Power of
subject.
Steel and star.
Go ahead, make the
This is all
vampire's
being
like,
said as he's attacking.
Oh, 6.
Oh,
let's go.
This guy's done.
I do Radiance 3 burst as a special.
alien alloy burst.
Do I have to like roll for that?
Oh wow, you get a burst. That's awesome.
Radiance
Yeah, what's the damage?
3.
Jesus, that's
Radiance
awesome.
3 burst.
You're by yourself, I think, right? You're not near anybody.
He's with Caddick.
It's fine. It's finally.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's not. Oh, it could. Yeah, it's 15 feet. What's the distance? What's the range?
What's the range?
Does it say it?
No, it's just
I was-
3 burst.
I was thinking 15 because it's three.
Radiance merely strengthens me.
That's right. That would be good.
No, it's gonna be. I think it's only gonna be 5 feet. It's gonna be around you.
But 3 is what? Another 3,
Damage.
3 damage.
3
die?
sacred damage. Yeah,
All right.
which is
so
gonna hurt them very badly.
Let me do those. Let me do that 3 first. This is the radiance.
Yeah. And by the way, which guy are you attacking? Because you killed the guy.
The
guy on
one
Caddick.
the one that's on Caddick.
Okay.
So we're combining our. steel
Okay.
and
Yes, you went over to that
stars.
guy. I didn't
All
realize.
right. So that's 12 radiance damage.
Okay.
All right. Now here's my normal combat damage. Yes, that's 1. That's 5, 8, and 6. It's 14. Mad Max. I rerolled a 6. 14 plus 3 is 17.
This guy knows the system.
And that's 17 plus the 12 radiance.
I got that.
And here's my crit. Yeah. 5, 20. No, I'm sorry. I got to do that again. I re-rolled the wrong amount of die. 14. 14
Crit
on my
damage
crit
on top.
damage. Yes.
Okay, so you light it up. You see a wave of white energy just hits him. It just throws almost like it throws bullets at him. It has all these like burns on him and different cuts. Besides the immense crushing damage of being hit by the crystal alien alloy hammer that is Star Sky. So he is in bad shape as he went from 24. He went from 36. Yeah, he went from 36 damage to 93 damage off. So you leveled him out pretty badly. William, you're up.
Cool. I'm still fighting the same vampire I was started
Yeah,
on,
we're
right?
just- we
Same one,
messed him
buddy.
up.
Same
He
one. I mean,
should-
like, feel free to
I
contribute.
think he needs to get bleeding
Bleed,
damage
yeah,
for
we
one,
bled him
one
out.
last round.
Oh, no, I
there.
did that already.
You did on the last round?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, attack. That is a 10 flat.
That's a hit.
Yes. Good thing I used that column.
You do 12 and you got him.
All right, here we go.
4, 8,
Toast.
you got him.
Nice.
He is done. You stab it through his face. It's the quickest way to take him out. Cole, you're up. The cannon, the
Yeah.
literal hand cannon.
All right. All right.
6.
Yeah. That's well, no. This
What are those other dice that you're rolling?
I get +2.
They're only +1. The precision dice.
precision dice.
The second box and the third box are just
modifier.
pluses.
Oh, sorry. That's a huge difference.
So your highest yellow with your plus.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's not as good.
You got a 6 though. You only need 10. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well,
No, this is not
No.
from this roll.
Nope, nope,
Oh,
that's
Oh,
not it. No, I didn't hit him.
what'd you get?
That would be a 5.
It'd be a 5. Yeah, so that's low. Do you have any in your yellow column on the bottom? Do you have anything in there called accuracy?
No.
Okay. So that's the best you could do. Do you want to re-roll it or?
No.
Crash, you're up.
I'm gonna make my way towards the
Hmm.
big bad guy that Cole's fighting. Now that we dispatched the one by
Okay.
me and William.
Whip him right out of the sky.
Yeah, run up to. Yeah, how high? How
you
tall?
did you fight out of will by any chance? No.
Not this time. No.
Where's your gun?
It's knowledge.
in his hand?
Okay. How powerful is your will? What's your will loadout? Is it good?
It's all right. It's 2.
So the will, just for future, lowers his armor.
Oh, okay.
So that's that gives you like another plus. What? How many pistols do you have in there?
2.
So that would give you. Does that work the math out? That might be better. I don't know.
All right. I'll think about it.
Like, how high is he floating?
He's trying to float to the level that he's at to meet him.
So that's like.
I'm
So
25
so 25 feet.
So I can't reach him really with my whip. Could I?
No.
Could I just touch him? If I can't reach him, then I guess I'll go dispatch the one that's on them.
Okay. So you run halfway and you realize this guy's too high. Just turn around and just attack this guy.
Sure.
Got
Yeah. This ignores 3 things of armor, by the way.
Yes.
So that's a.
So you only need 7 to hit him.
Which I got 7.
Nice hit. Go ahead. Yeah, it's gonna be a kill. You only need 7 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's it. The only guy left is the guy floating in the air.
Okay. Can I attack?
No, he
It's his
goes.
turn.
He flies across. You're gonna get a 1 swipe.
Flees in terror.
He flies across to the
Uh-oh.
Dark Heart.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Get him.
Done.
Reroll.
It's a 1. It's a miss. Yeah, you can reroll a 6.
Yeah, I'll reroll.
5. Okay.
Yes!
A 1 to a 6.
That's a big risk. All right.
It's not a.
That's a
So you
10.
do your special too? 'Cause
10.
You got a 6.
Yeah.
10 I'll give you because he's not. He's just flying past you, so he
Did
gets.
you shoot out a will?
No, he said a swipe, so I'm using my unarmed attack. here.
Oh, okay.
So it's a stun. Is my special.
Ooh.
Take
Okay.
him down.
I'll knock him out of the ground, down to the ground from the stun.
Okay. There's my damage. Is this 11 damage?
11 damage. Okay, so he tries to fly past you. Whew, you whack him. He falls down into the middle part of the this dungeon level. And just so everyone can see it, I'm going to show them right now.
Enough of this. I just- This is guns hit the crit, but unarmed attack no crit.
So right now we're in the middle of this.
Did you get +2 crit?
Oh.
You guys are fighting over here on the side, and you whack him down, and he falls on the middle path.
I charge him.
Which, by the way, just a note because we didn't even bring this up yet, but the coffin is off to the side on that left square. Okay,
What do you mean off to the side?
like it's not on the main center of that large square. It's like a little bit up. It's like 2 or 3 boxes up.
Okay.
If you can see this, it's kind of over here. Just so you know, it hasn't come into play yet because no one has tried to interact with it, but that's where it is.
So he's like where
This guy is slammed right here.
Craston's body kind of was.
No, that was. Here, I lost my thing. Right in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so guys, right here, you guys are all in here in this battle fighting. Okay.
So he hits the ground.
And I charge him. Attack with Fragorach. On me in charge!
Sounded good. Wow, you guys are like killing it today. It's like you're a team and stuff. Okay, so you guys just start charging in.
Yeah.
He's just getting up like, oh
Keep the fight going. Take it to him.
Is he wearing armor?
no. Well, yeah, leather, nothing crazy.
All right.
He doesn't have like large armor on.
So we
it.
get our
No
bonus
metallic
attack.
armor.
We're going to kill him.
You get one for me too. Here we go. Oh boy.
Ah, no 6. But that's an 11.
One short for him. Yeah.
Can I reroll now? Oh, no, it's too late.
No, you can reroll.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an
'cause
attack.
We got 4 dice. I might
You're
as well.
rolling an
And
attack.
I'm going to add 2 to this.
Luck.
So now, yeah, for combat, you re-roll all those dice and you add your luck. Looks like you got it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you charge in, run up to him as he's getting up, and you slash him across. You do your damage, and at the end of it, as he is getting up, Thowin appears right next to you and goes stabs him in, and does his damage as well. Not that much.
44 damage.
Okay, Thowin adds another 9 damage to it.
He was tired. This is the second time you're calling him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on,
he's
guys.
like,
I got something to do.
I gotta work out this arm over here. I didn't really get it going,
Sword elbow.
Sort of. 44 plus 9, 51, 62, 87 damage taken off him already, and Hutch, you're up.
All right, here we go. Yes! More radiance damage.
Oh, nice. You
I imagine it's like airplane. We're just in a
We're
line.
lined
Yes.
up, right?
I thought this guy was really gonna get away.
No,
Go ahead.
Here's the radiance damage.
Good.
10.
Okay, so it's 20 on him.
And here's my regular damage. 8, 9, 13, 18. 23 regular damage.
Got it.
And here's my critical damage.
10.
10.
140 damage taken off of this
Wow.
guy.
Wow.
Come on. We
All
got
right,
God.
let's go.
By the power of the stars.
Jesus, aren't you glad you walked through that door?
Yeah.
You literally became so much more powerful. It's crazy. William,
Attack. Here we
don't
go.
forget you're on me in charge. Did you
Yep.
add the charge damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I know he did. All right. That's it.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Natural 6s. Give me extra damage and lots of stuff. Oh man, this is too much now because
Oh no!
Oh, this was
this is like a lot.
Why are
of-
you on blue dice? Do you mean
because
black?
Those are my extra damage dice now. I'm using those for extra damage dice because I gotta
It's
do.
run out.
Yeah, I got like a lot.
Oh,
I
okay,
got-
they're reds.
He's
They're
gonna
reds.
kill this guy.
I'm making these all reds.
Okay.
Because I got
All red.
these, and then I gotta add
Yeah. How many red dice you got? 6?
at least. Oh, plus I'm supposed to do another.
That's
one
the answer I want to
because
hear. At
That's
least.
at least.
No, because then I got an extra one because I got my special, so that's a extra damage die right
I got
there,
the 2 for.
and I got the 2 for that. All right, here we go.
Oh, he's- he's-
12,
Baby.
16,
Okay, somebody
19,
can
20,
help me with
23,
that.
27.
I didn't even do my crit yet, which
Good.
is another just 1, I think. Yeah.
1, 6,
Ooh,
7.
and a 6 on the
What?
crit for 12 more.
Wow. Okay. 1,
Okay, guys. I mean, it's just supposed to be really hard.
And that also
Guys,
gives,
you know,
that also gives them bleed too.
Damien, I don't want to be a jerk, but I mean, I really worked
Oh,
really
and Mad
hard on-
Max.
Oh, you just still
and
talking.
Mad Max.
Reroll your
Oh my
a couple more
God.
6s.
4
there.
more.
This makes up for the day we were just absolutely
Right.
getting trounced at the season finale.
That's right. Yeah.
And he's bleeding again. Well, no, he's bleeding for the first
What was the
time.
battle?
All the ones that we just kept rolling and dying with. You
What,
know?
what were you fighting? I'm trying to remember what.
Zombies.
Was it
Gravity. That's what we were fighting.
The whole thing.
Gravity and zombies.
From
yeah.
from not finding an escape route, from not finding an escape route to the worm, the 2 sessions where like we just could
Yeah.
not roll at all.
Gravity and zombies. Amazing. Okay,
Alright.
so yeah, you heard him pretty badly. He's not happy.
All right,
I'm not happy.
my turn. Here we go.
Punch him.
No 6s. Sorry, guys. But
You need-
So
you
it's 5 plus whatever you have. in
Um,
that.
Plus the
Tech-
2 charge
technically-
dice.
So technically, I should give you guys a bonus here because you are flanking. You didn't need it, but I'll give it to you starting now because
okay, I'll take it. So this is gonna.
Yeah, what do you
I'm gonna
add in?
drop his armor by 2, and that would give
I'll
me.
allow you to add your
Right.
combat dice together for flanking. That'll be the flanking rule.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that would be a 14.
That's it.
Okay. All right, and then he is going to get.
Such a beating.
It's gonna hurt so bad. All right. 4 and another 24. 28.
Yeah,
Sorry.
28.
Okay, what'd you do?
That's a.
Okay, so this guy, we're gonna go back in
I'm like,
time.
I'm like above his head.
Right.
Oh, man.
So this guy rises up, flies past for the dark heart, Tom, it's beat the 25-foot tree that he is right now, smacks him to the ground. He goes off like a plane damage. hits the ground, slams to the ground. He's like, oh, as he's getting up, everybody runs in on me in charge because all these assholes are just running in after me. Cat comes over, summons a 100th level paladin who comes in and helps him, stabs him. Right after that is Hutch, who comes in, swings the hammer, and bursts more sacred energy to him, just knocks him back. William comes in, slashes him up. And then he goes, a tree, as he's in hell talking about happening. Literally a tree comes over to me with a gun the size of my face and just blows me away. And because you got the killing blow, what do you say?
Oh, man.
The camera is from his POV. As you guys, looks like the Avengers with their over Loki. Except that one tree has a gun.
Yeah, he's just Groot.
So I'll give the entire group experience based on how good your saying is. I'll give you 10 seconds of silence.
Okay, thanks. You're not me. No, I have nothing. Nothing.
Okay, you can pass it to Liam if you wish.
Go ahead. You got something. Go.
I say, it's time for your heart to heart.
Okay. That's not bad.
Can I kind of do it in my best Cole voice?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I could say, make like me and leave.
I was trying to get some kind of tree coffin thing in my head, but I wasn't getting anywhere. That's good.
Coffin, sarcophagus, tree. Damn it.
I don't do this song.
I'm just going to blow you away. Okay, I'll give everybody 10 experience points.
Yay! All right.
Okay, so you blow him away, and that is it. You look across the room, and you do hear a noise. Otherwise, it's pretty silent because all the vampires are dead on the ground. You guys literally did amazing in this battle. I thought it was going to go. It was a landslide in your favor. I thought it was going to be the opposite, or it was going to be a squeak by, and it was not even close to that. So you guys look across to where the heart is, and you see those creatures now have basically reached the heart, and like they're touching it or doing something with it. And you see the heart just seems to be pulsing and like moving and such. And behind you, you hear noise, wood, and you hear, and you see sitting up in a coffin is the original Caddick. And that's where we stop today. Okay.
Good one.
Guys, that was an awesome episode. We're going to do 15 minutes, and then we're out of here. Thank you so much for watching. This was a fun episode. Congratulations to the players, and congratulations to the fan player characters who helped make the characters. So kudos to you guys. Because you did, it's definitely a salute to you how well they did today. So that was amazing, guys. We're gonna be back. I'm gonna take literally a 2-minute break. And then we're going to go back for 15 minutes, and we're out of here, guys. A short show after. We'll see you in a few. Don't go anywhere. Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. This is Dungeon Talk, the after show for Season 2, Episode 2 of Knights of Andar. Today was a very successful episode. Today's episode was called Vampire Survivor. Rob, what does that mean?
Vampire Survivor. It's like we're stranded on an island trying to survive, but they're vampires. So it's kind of a combination of the TV show Survivor, but if there was vampires in the mix.
Gotcha. Let's go over to Liam and Damien. What do you guys think?
Well, obviously, I was a vampire survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And you were also
A vampire survivor.
a vampire
That's
survivor.
what I was thinking about. Caddick at
Caddick.
the end, like getting out of that
Right.
coffin.
Uh-huh.
Right.
We were also just all supercharged with our cool weapons. Like we had just been, leveling them up and
So it was
trouncing all
just-
those.
so
we
it was
just-
like Vampire Survivor,
We
like
just survived a battle with vampires.
Right, so- so Rob was right in that way, definitely. And the video game, obviously, the
Yeah.
Vampire Survivor. So that was that, guys. This was a fun episode. I enjoyed it for me. I enjoyed your victory, doing really well. And we're in a weird place right now. So you guys, there's a couple things to talk about. You guys, you slaughtered these guys. Now what's left is a Dark Heart, and you have Caddick in the room. You also have the original. Sorry, it was the unoriginal, the alternate version of Craston in this room, and you have Caddick in this room. So this is gonna be very interesting because next week you have two players that have two characters that
Yeah.
are the same character from different universes. So what the heck is gonna happen?
Lots of Spider-Man memes gonna happen.
I would say don't give away too much. I don't know if you're really gonna have any plans about this, but I guess for to Rob and to Liam, what is your first reactions or whatever you feel like comfortable telling us about what might transpire next week? Although one of your guys is
He's pretty much dead, which is kind of good.
Unconscious.
He would be freaking like new Caddick would probably just be trying to kill. I don't even. He's gonna. Good thing he's unconscious because he would just be a wild
New
Craston.
Craston.
Oh, Craston. I keep saying.
He
Man.
keeps doing
Yeah.
that.
I know. I
Yeah.
keep doing it. Too many C's.
Really wants to be Caddick.
Craston. Yeah.
get over it.
Yeah.
New Craston would go crazy. Vampire Craston, I guess we could say now,
Mhm.
he's more concerned. Like he's just so confused, and he's probably more concerned about himself being a vampire than he is about like the whole universe.
Does he hate
thing.
himself?
Not yet, because he probably sees it as like, okay, I could just deal a bunch of damage with this.
You probably were raged, and like the rage is filling you, and like with these new powers, you're just like
Yeah.
you just want to use it. Happy it's there,
Yeah,
and then after it's going to be, or now could be the moment where it's setting in like what you are.
yeah.
So would he be okay with that?
I think yes, because again, his whole motive for hating the vampires is just
Made
his
up.
wife. Yeah, well, because like he's like, I gotta get to my wife. They killed my wife. Now again, he
Good.
figured out, okay, well, she's alive. I kind of did this for myself, and then
I'll never understand that.
so he just sees it like, okay, I could probably get back to my wife a little easier now. You know what I mean? Like he's just
Did
like,
he ever have to leave? We don't know.
so he's like the fact of the vampire. He just wants to kill him because he's just been killing them. But now he is one. He's just gonna keep killing them. He doesn't really care.
So he's happy,
Yeah,
You
I
would
think
say.
he's gonna be. Yeah, he's like fine with it. I think.
and he's okay with drinking blood with stuff like that.
Well, he hasn't had to do another person's blood yet, but yeah, he's crazy. Like you think about all the people he kills because he's like, yeah, vampire dead. Like he's just killing people all the time. So I think he's kind of chilling.
I
He's
will,
a psychopath.
I will never understand the arc. Okay, that maybe that helps me understand.
Right.
He's just
not
crazy.
safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
What about Caddick? Caddick, now you have two different points of view and perspectives to deal with here.
OG Caddick, the one in the coffin,
OG
who
Caddick.
just woke up.
Sounds like H&R puffin stuff.
Right? Who did he, where's his last memory? I'm trying to remember exactly.
Last memory is his brother and be putting into the coffin.
Where you just went in like a little
Right.
bitch.
Oh yeah.
That's right. I gave
Right,
up
just
the
like that.
ability to-
No, well, I thought that was the honorable thing to do at that point. I'm not going to cause a scene. But right, I was with my
Who wants to
brother.
cause a scene at the vampire castle?
So I was there with my brother, and they were like, "Get in the coffin."
And you went,
Yeah, and you had
Yeah,
it.
he said,
He said, okay.
Hanks, I'll get in the coffin.
Okay, but now everything
Now he's
worked
out of
out.
the coffin.
Caddick had faith, and now the vampires, right, are gone. He's up.
Well, not all of them.
So now here's the weird thing, because you're a vampire,
No, is Caddick a vampire?
and Vampire Craston still hates
Caddick's
vampires.
not really a vampire. He's
So,
somehow
when you come out,
possessed.
So when you come out, which is somehow possessed, like your fingers are going.
It's a little George,
He's tur-
George Bush Senior.
He's tur-
Not gonna do it.
what's the older comedian? He was in the Accepted, the college movie. Old Jewish guy.
Louis Black.
Oh, Louis
Louis
Black.
Black.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
allowed to
yeah.
point like that.
Yeah,
I tell you what you gotta do here.
Yeah.
So when he sits up, he looks like the soul of the necromancer that's in him has turned his skin gray.
Oh.
So he was described to be looks like a vampire. I said that, but what it is that he just looks like he's halfway to death.
Interesting.
Right. So he's not a vampire.
Right.
So what is OG Caddick in the coffin? What is going to be his reaction?
He's gonna be like, let's just destroy this dark heart, guys.
What about when you see that they're cheating on you with another Caddick?
Who's really cool.
Then now,
She is really
and by the
cool.
way,
He like throws dynamite and
You don't-
stuff.
he's really good at it too.
You don't know.
You don't know why in hell there would be another Caddick in this room.
But the other Caddick obviously knows about this Caddick,
Yeah.
Yes.
so he's less surprised. So he'll explain it to him. I feel
I'm so curious with OG Caddicks, like how he'll react to having another Caddick.
is he gonna
like,
think I might
like-
think I died and am like, I don't know. What will he think? What happened to me while I was in that coffin? Now there's another Caddick. Am I even Caddick anymore?
We also kind of left
I can't be.
Creston like dying on the floor.
Cress is burned and unconscious. Yeah.
Should we have stabilized? Like he was stable?
He
Or
is
he was
stabilized.
dying. Okay.
No, he's stabilized.
Okay. That would have been bad.
Is there a chance Caddick when
Well,
he's-
he can die. He can die, and you'd be one tick towards bringing it back the necromancer. If he dies with two parts of the spirit in
I
him,
thought it was the opposite. I thought Creston had 2 and he had 1.
no, Hex put one into him.
Yeah, so he has the 1, right?
No, he had one.
I originally had one from
He has one, and Hex put his other part into him. That's why he sent him in there.
Oh,
He wasn't worried about you or anybody else. He's just like, I'm just going to give this to the necromancer, bring him back, and then he's going to get me out of here.
Gotcha.
He's trying to make a trade for his freedom.
So how does Caddick react when he looks up and sees this? I mean, how has this been?
Says the player who's playing Caddick. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, how has it been for him? I'm imagining Caddick's just sitting. I mean, he's
You've been in a coffin.
yeah, but he
for
went in there
weeks.
with like Caddick's like, okay, I'm gonna kind of
But I don't know if anyone's mentally.
Yeah, you've been like, in the hole. Like you've been in a coffin, alive, for weeks.
How is he? Like, have they been feeding him, or is he like?
Yeah.
Oh, so they open the coffin every now and then. Give me some food.
They pushed it in
They're
through
putting
like a little
bananas
hole.
I was
through
gonna
the
say it's
hole.
probably a little.
But
hole
what,
there.
bananas?
So I'm in there. in
Like
the,
No bananas are
maggots.
grown in this realm. You're the only thing bananas.
but I went in there.
is
Caddick.
you.
Caddick.
You're
I
lucky
mean,
if
I
you're
think
getting
he
a
has
rat.
he has the
Mm.
strength to handle this.
He wrote a song when he was in there.
Stop.
Oh yes.
Like a here it go.
Definitely write a song for
Right?
next
You
time.
remember? You told me about the song.
So-
Don't listen
No,
to
I'm
that, right?
serious.
Don't
I'm
fall
trying
for
to
it.
think.
So OG Caddick.
Is there a
sits-
chance he could forget who he is in that coffin?
Yeah.
It's possible. We can actually make a roll of that. The fact that so much of the necromancer is in you,
Mm.
and that you were in here for 2 weeks in like darkness with very little.
Like, well, getting up and looking, seeing a real cat, another Caddick, confuse him to think
Yeah,
that he's
you're
not
Caddick.
Caddick. That's my first thought.
I think
a
that's great.
way it could go bad.
I love that every reaction you have to a situation is like, how can I make it worse? What if I go crazy and eat?
I'm trying. Well, my first instinct is, oh, no, it worked out fine. This Caddick's going to be like, okay, guys, I'm here to help or something. But then I'm like, no, how might he more realistically act in this
Yeah,
situation?
I think that's a good
I think saying he's when it kind of went insane because of so much isolation, and then he got all this darkness and evil put into him. I think that's extremely on
And then he's going
point.
to see that New Craston is a vampire. How will that
no,
affect
that's
him?
old Creston.
That's the one you
your
know.
Creston.
Yeah, we know each other.
Valen's a vampire, potentially.
Yeah, I don't-
Potentially. I'm
There's
just a
the new
giant.
Hutch and new Crest.
We'll need to chop
the new
Valen's
Caddick are
arms
kinda
off,
weird.
I think, right? So they bit his arms.
I'll be the judge of if we have to.
No, his arms
off.
aren't off. He just got bit in the arm.
No,
Right.
he-
No,
yeah,
I'm saying we
no.
chop them off. What is that? Is that Walking Dead that works or some other movie? They
Walking
get
Dead,
bit
they
like
do
by a
that.
zombie. You can
Walking-
chop their arm off.
Walking Dead, it works if you get it
If you
fast
do it
enough.
quick
That's how they
enough.
save Herschel.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
Right.
But Cress, I mean,
And then Thalen could learn to be like a great king.
A great armless king.
Right. Like unlike his father, who was a great warrior.
also bit his
Perhaps
neck.
we're going on a tangent
Guys,
here.
we got to hold Thalen down and chop his arms
they
off.
bit his
Priority
neck
number
too.
one.
They bit his neck.
He sits up. We have to hold Thalen down and chop his arms off.
That would shock everybody.
Thalen's
And suddenly that's what
toasted.
If you think, if you rise up and think that Caddick is there and who the hell am I? Maybe we should let like the audience decide who you are.
Oh man.
I know. I don't
Great.
want to. I kind of want to not leave it up just to me. Like,
Well,
Yeah,
like,
even better.
let's leave it up to the audience entirely and let them decide.
yeah, like Caddick
love
is. How's he gonna wake up? What's he gonna
And
do?
then I will tell you next week or give you a note and say like, this is who you think you are,
Oh, that's awesome.
and that's it.
think you are. I don't understand.
He went crazy in the
yeah,
dark.
he's unsure of his own identity because
The
he wakes up and he
necromancer
sees
spirit.
himself.
Went into him. He already had it into him, so now it's fighting for his soul for
Right.
dominance in a
It's
sense.
dangerous that Caddick suddenly wakes up and thinks I'm the necromancer. This all worked.
Yeah.
After 2 weeks of darkness
I'm
and nothing
back.
else,
And he was such a sad, pathetic man getting
Oh,
into
I
the
see.
coffin anyway.
That's right.
he gave up his manliness and manhood.
He wouldn't want to make a scene in front of the family.
yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Ooh, I don't want to cause a scene, guys.
Yeah, maybe the same thing will happen. Like you'll think that you're like you are the necromancer, but you'll still be you inside. And be like,
Right.
I don't want to like
I've
I don't want to
returned.
like disrupt.
Oh,
anything.
but everybody's here. I
wanna-
slip away.
I
Say
also-
the
talking, I don't
necromancer voice.
I also don't think that you care so much because you have, you personally, Rob, have another character that you think is better.
Yeah.
So you get a fresh slate with him, right?
I don't want to be an inconvenience. Goodbye. I'm the
I
polite,
almost spit all my water.
polite necromancer.
I don't want to be an inconvenience.
I'll quietly exit everyone. Goodbye. Don't mind.
You sound like little Nicky.
That's what it is.
That's it.
Hey guys.
I changed. Get Pepsi.
Okay, so you're gonna figure out. We're gonna fill the fans decide who you are. Are we with any of the fans right now? I don't know if you have this.
Hey,
Oh, hey. Any? We'll do this quick. Any first thoughts about? Okay. So we can do a barometer every round. You can roll and see how bad or good you're flipping out. Yeah, if you want to do that, it's fine.
So what if he just went schizophrenic and you have 5 different personalities?
Yeah.
Sliding scale.
That's a big role playing lift you have to. Plus, there's another character you got to play in addition to that too.
Wow.
Right. And then other Caddick.
Oh.
Like I am Groot.
Like I am.
Oh,
that's cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
I totally froze. I'm really
Wow.
embarrassed. It was such a good day for me, and then I just coughed it up at the end.
My
That's
line
okay.
wouldn't make much sense because it's kind of more modern times. I was gonna be like, "Your flight's been canceled." He tried to run away.
That's something good.
Oh
Oh my
man!
god!
Oh man! Your flight's been canceled.
That's great.
That is great.
Did you think of that way too late?
No, I thought of it, but then I was like, "Oh,
Well, Cole wouldn't know what a flight is.
What are
No,
flights?
it doesn't matter. You flew. It's a flight.
Bird flies.
I
It's only
know.
funny to us, the watchers.
we don't
It's
understand
great.
the airport reference."
I would have given it to you.
No,
Your
They got-
flight
they
has
got
been
blimps.
canceled.
They got airships.
it's true.
Right, they got airships. Your flight's been. Oh man, that would have been.
Idiot.
The DM recut.
Here we go. We
Just have
we
Tom's voice just like mouths over.
Your flight has been canceled. Paging Mr. Herman. I did that joke for no reason at all the whole time. Real quick, Damien, you want to talk about the armor? Go ahead,
Yes.
Damien. I'm not mad about the armor. Just to put
I
it out
know
there.
you're not really mad. But I wanted to just tell you kind of my point of view with it because I felt like when we found that armor
Mhm.
it was almost a little too good to be true at first. There was a little bit of that, like,
Oh, yeah.
you could just take whatever you want kind of
Right.
thing. The other thing I felt like from William's point of view, like, first of all, I don't know if we really had time to like stop and change. Changing armor, I feel like, is a much bigger deal than like picking up a new
Yeah.
weapon because it's like it takes time. It's a
Unbuckle
whole thing.
it. Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking about is like, well, Hutch probably made the armor I'm wearing. I probably have like, it's probably very personal, the armor I'm wearing, because it's like I'm this knight. Like Hutch made this.
Yeah.
Like I had to go and earn it. For me to just like drop that personal item and like taking it, it was just not. It didn't feel
Yeah, I see that.
right. So there was a bunch of things that kind of made me pause on that, and not to mention, like, again, I kept thinking about like Hutch and just going up to him and be like, "Hey, look, I got all new armor because yours was so crappy that you made me." Like, I just like kept thinking like that's how that conversation would kind of go. Like, oh yeah, like I just got rid of that old junk that you made, and now I got this.
Well,
It's
he
awesome. Ba,
He
ba,
didn't
ba.
make it for you.
I
other
know it was
Hutch
the
made
other.
it.
I know. Technically, other Hutch, but I don't know. That was kind of my thought process, and I just want to let
So
you
you'd be
know.
like, other you made
There was a
armor for
few
me, and you'd be
things.
like, what?
There was a few
Okay.
things that gave me pause there.
No, I understand. Oh,
Well, that is true. It's much easier to just pick up another weapon.
the
than
night
to,
code only
like,
goes so far. It's
you
actually
know.
so it actually comes down to inconvenience.
you know. well- Right, I was thinking that actually too. Like if we wound up having to go back that way, or
We gotta
you
go
know,
up.
I know if we happen to have to go up again, or what, we could. Right.
Hmm.
True.
Well,
So-
I mean,
True.
now I have to take a look at your sword and kind of critique.
I suppose maybe
Yeah.
you should. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can sharpen it up for me, help me out a
Yeah,
little.
take
That'd
it
be
back
great.
to the forge.
That'd be great.
So now we're
Cool.
well, right. So last thing that. Thanks, Todd. See you later. Do we
Yep.
need OG Caddick? What do you mean?
Yes.
Oh, character sheet.
Oh,
Yeah, just make him really weak because he's been
I
atrophied
guess-
for
I
a
guess-
month in a coffin.
It's real scrawny.
I'll let you just use your same character versus your same character. So you don't
Okay.
you don't have to. Let's talk about the one last thing. Did anyone realize that was Tom coming out of the portal?
No, that was good.
No, not at
No,
all.
I didn't even.
I thought
way.
I was thinking, I was like, I don't think everyone will get it, but I thought you might because it was you,
Hmm.
and you might be sitting there wondering, like, I'm not in this battle at all.
I was actually like, oh, am I gonna like fall down from above them, like in the middle of this thing, and have to fight that monster? That's what I
Right.
was thinking.
So that emblem is actually like the way out.
Yeah.
So when this thing's coming alive, the vampire that was there was going to play a part of it, and obviously the body of him is going to come off, and then the thing would just leave. Under any normal incantation, that's how they would do it. Besides summoning him, it's also the way out to above, and they're taking the blood out of there also into the incantation as well. So that blood is actually going into it, and then they're using it for the spell.
Ugh.
So, and that's also how they make zombies. That's how they make the vampires, and the souped up stuff you have, is from this blood that's being enchanted by like the world and such. It's like the most purest form of darkness in a sense, and that's going into the vampires. But now in you, and by the way, for you, it's not going away.
Oh wow.
He's gonna stay huge.
Sorry, guys.
It's gonna stay big, at least for now. At least for now.
I opened them a lot of doors that I've been trying to keep shut today's episode.
Right.
yeah.
I'll say this: if you get the blood out of your system, you'll start to return to your normal size.
Does it?
If you want to get it out of you, but it is in your roots.
That's pretty good. I don't know.
It's up to you.
Does the corruption he adds stay now, or has the blood replaced the
The
corruption?
corruption is the reason why he was actually able to take it in, because the corruption was like the bridge. Yeah.
Mm.
How would you can't bite it.
We still never determined what happens when you bite him.
If you want to try to bite him, that's up to you.
He's gonna get like a maple syrup tap and try
Yeah,
to
yeah.
my leg.
Drill a hole. in it.
Got free super blood
That's
for
about
a long
right.
time. That's true. So it's funny that I thought someone was definitely gonna realize when he came out, and that was good. That's
That was good.
It was fun
Yeah,
because
that
I,
was
I wanted
cool.
you to think there's a blood golem about to kill you
Swear.
because you're like, I have to kill them and then have to kill whatever that is.
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. I was
literally-
like,
I literally thought I was like, oh great, this is what I'm gonna come into. I'm gonna have to fight a blood golem while they're fighting for vampires.
Right.
Well, even
the blood
that's
golem.
you.
Even up to the point where you said like, "Oh, it seems like they're afraid of it." I was like, "Oh, it's just a rogue monster that everyone's going to be fighting."
yeah,
And
you
then you
set it
that,
up.
that's what I was like. Oh, okay, it's probably it. But like,
And then you said Cole, and I was like, "Ah."
Yeah, no, it was a good setup because you
Yeah.
were like, oh, he just created this thing, but he's kind of afraid of it now. Like it was, I was with you. I was
That's cool. Did anybody realize when Thalem's on his back?
That's when you said
well,
that.
yeah.
I was
Then
like,
it was like, oh, okay, yeah.
That's cool. I feel like if that was a movie, that would be the coolest part of the movie.
uh-huh.
So that was it, guys. So next week, I don't know what's gonna happen next week. It's all up to you
Yeah.
guys. And can you finish off what you started? Can you finish what you started?
As
My
usual,
Wonder Brother.
we'll try.
Robert Hood Men in Tights.
We have to.
No, I mean Robert Hood Christie's.
we have to contra the heart now.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Oh yeah, cool. Contra.
And is
Sweet
it
idea.
going to be a Halo exit?
Oh man, that'd be cool. I don't know though. With this guy, how are we gonna get him out of there? We're gonna need like a
Because he won't even fit back
we
up
need
the
heavy
well.
machinery to get Cole out of this dungeon.
I'm gonna be running through it like the Hulk on the helicarrier, breaking
Yes.
walls.
yeah.
So that's going to be fun. Yeah, you have two Caddicks, you have two Crastons. You have to figure out, they'll have to come to terms with each other. And how's that going to work?
We are going to. So I know the first thing I'm going to say is to remind everybody in game
That their flight's been canceled.
that like even if he tries to stop us, we cannot kill OG.
Right.
Right. Which means, what do? You put him back in the casket.
Mm.
Get in there. Just go to bed.
What do we have?
You know what? I don't think they were feeding you in there. No bananas. I think that I think they just left you and that you're not
So-
dead because you're just like tied so much to the necromancer right now.
So he's ravenous.
He's ravenous.
Uh,
Yeah, he probably looks very emaciated.
Dang.
Mm.
And weak.
Weak.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
but it's misleading.
Mm.
He just looks it.
The muscles are
But it's misleading because he's really strong.
But in
My
actuality,
sinew is strong.
No, but his mind is so sharp because he's just been doing nothing
thinking-
but
I don't
He's
think
just
it's
been
sharp at all.
thinking.
running in riddles.
I
Yeah.
think this is super
Nah, he's
scary though.
Writing
This like
songs. He's got 5 songs.
this
5
gaunt
songs. already.
caddick that's been in a coffin for weeks, that's possessed by the necromancer. This is
He's able to
creepy and scary.
Focus on whatever he
guy.
wants to focus on.
Mhm, mhm.
I think that you probably think that it happened and you become the necromancer and it worked because that was kind of the point. That's why you're here. I think it makes sense that like you think that it's done and you are who you are. And there's good Caddick. I'm definitely not him anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll have to
Yeah.
think about, but we'll see what the fans say.
Almost as you've gotten more evil, he's gotten more good. He's like a almost paladin level.
yeah.
It is.
It's so cool.
Right? So that's how it'll look to him too, right?
Like
Like this is a
kill-
different.
But what if you killed him? Took his power for your soul.
Next week, we're gonna let you role play a bit with yourself.
Wow. Yeah, because my memory of Caddick was not the Caddick.
That you think you
Right.
Of
That
now,
you're seeing the
I think
paladin.
the person I think is Caddick is not really like that guy.
No.
That guy would have never gotten the coffin.
No way.
No.
Not a chance.
No way. Would you
Not
agree
a
with that?
chance.
What?
With the other Caddick that want to cause a scene in the
No,
vampire castle?
of course he would have. No, that Caddick would have also not gotten. Every Caddick would have gotten in the coffin.
That Caddick.
Every
would've-
Caddick goes in the coffin.
That Caddick
Yes,
would have
there's no world where Caddick doesn't go
would
in
have
the coffin.
fought would
Yeah.
have fought for Craston.
Yeah. You would have. You
Even
would
the
have.
He would have
Paladin
fought and
Caddick,
died for
really?
Craston.
No. Because now you guys are making like the original Caddick's bad. or
No, it's
something.
not
No,
bad.
we're just trying to say like paladin Caddick
Yeah.
would have this like feeling of obligation maybe
Yes.
to
He would have
not-
never found himself in that position. I think he would have been. He would have killed
It-
Hex long ago.
maybe
A paladin Caddick, or almost paladin Caddick, didn't live with regret and guilt. And that's what really, I think, caused you to get into the coffin. Because you feel like this is all your fault.
Ah.
I feel like a Paladin Caddick wouldn't get into the
Yeah,
coffin.
he would, but I
Wow.
don't think he would have. I think he literally would have been like, as soon as he saw him being attacked, would have been like, I guess this is how we go out.
And fight his brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you think he would kill himself?
No, he would go to try and stop him. And then if he
Oh,
had
yeah.
to fight Hex, he would fight Hex. And he would go,
Wow.
this is it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have that like guilt of like, you didn't do it to him.
Yeah.
It's just evil.
I'll tell you what's interesting now, and for any fans that are interested to do this, if you go back, and I'm doing it now because I'm editing those episodes, I'm recutting the Arcane City episodes, and I've done one, and I did 2 last night before the fan player episode, and to watch him play Caddick, and it was episode 2 where you guys were thrown into a room to fight each other.
Oh, yeah.
It was when he's being blamed for everything. He's like, "My father is here." He goes, and you're like, "Oh, see if father's gonna help you," and things like that. But you're talking to Silas, and you're like, "I won't, do this, like I won't do these evil deeds and everything else."
All right.
And I'm watching it, and I'm just thinking of like, it's funny, like here, like if Caddick were to say like the things he went through, like you don't know what a guy went through, and to
Right.
watch what he had to go through in Arcane City, which was his crucible, and to see like where he is now, and that's what made the man. It was very fascinating. So if you ever want to go back, just watch episode 2, because it's just like you see him going through it there, and then the man in present day. It was wild. It was
Cool.
very interesting for me. So that's it, guys. We're gonna get going. That was an awesome episode. Congratulations to everybody. Thanks to the players who made the characters, and thank you to the crew right here who did an amazing job taking down the vampires. I thought they were probably gonna lose, and it did not happen.
Yeah.
When it opened up with 40, God,
Yes. He's a boss. Yeah, he's sick. You guys skrill it every time. It's great.
They won it every time?
Destroy it. Make it awesome. He was just slowly eating.
Mm.
There you go. Don't I have to attack out of talent to use Poison Lace? Oh, okay. So
no,
that's
you
what I
use
misunderstood.
that column, so it's to it.
Got you. Okay.
If
Yeah,
you're not
that'll make
mo-
it much better.
If you're not really moving in combat, you have plenty of wit.
Gotcha. Okay. That'll help a lot.
Yes, sir. I couldn't find it.
I thought you had accuracy. Yeah.
Oh, man. You know what? I was rolling high enough. It only cost me a couple of attacks, so it's
Yeah.
not too bad.
So you can add. You pay wit and add +4.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
That was
Oh, yeah.
definitely on his sheet, right?
I missed it. It must have been. I gotta look again. Okay, I'll take a look again. I already put it away. But Richard, you said,
Yeah, it's
"Oh,
right
I made
there.
him a little bit more powerful." I was playing him today. I'm like, I'm decimating.
We
Yeah.
were rocking today.
Yeah, because you got the
Well,
power
once I got the
of-
power
the
of-
unarmed stuff you really needed.
Yeah.
And
The
that's what
only
you got.
damage I took was from Caddick throwing dynamite at me.
Yeah.
No, I took damage, but
Those charges were good too.
You had a lot of good rolls.
Yes, the battle maneuvers.
Oh yeah, he's looting the crap out of other. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's gonna get the cape. The
There.
cape's coming back.
Yeah.
Are you gonna kill other Crescent?
I'm not. He's probably gonna attack me. I might have to. It's gonna be weird. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like somehow other Crescent is more insane than OG Crescent.
Yes.
I think-
100%.
I think they're both insane in a different way. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
hard to say. So yeah, next week is gonna be wild.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
It's like OG Caddick is like just like a almost like an emotional psychopath.
Caddick or Crescent?
Crescent. I keep doing that.
Oh,
Crescent. OG Crescent is like an emotional psychopath, and then new Crescent is just like a violent,
Deranged.
mad psychopath.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
both not happy.
Yeah, he's unconscious. We should definitely tie him up and yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Let's keep bopping him.
You could tie him up if you,
Yeah.
for sure. It's gonna be an interesting week next week. We're gonna get going, guys. Thanks a lot for watching today. We'll see you next time on Audio Dungeon. Thanks for playing. See ya.
Night.
You guys.
Vampires not like other foes. Attack not with just their swords and strike you down. They can change a man